Does that yes mean we're here? Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's what it means. Where's the light? Then we know we're live. Jeez.
And you took a test for a stage technician?
Yeah.
Technician, not a
they
stage
don't call
manager.
the show to the peoples. You just have to know where your part is in the music, and you
All
go.
right, well, your part is telling us when we're on live.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to week. Oh no, I have it. Week 65, episode 65 of Sahlen's Legacy.
Sahlen's Legacy. Sahlen's Legacy. I don't have that shit. Sorry.
Hooray! Well, welcome. This is Perception Studio, the larger channel. This is one show on it. This is our Tuesday night live play with the humans. We've been going on this for a little over a year now, which has been lots of fun. We're continuing to narrow our way toward the end of this major arc, which is super exciting. Currently, our heroes are battling a beholder. We're in the middle of that, so we'll be finishing up that fight at the top. However, we have some other things that we need to talk about, such as our wonderful sponsor, Wormwood. So if anyone wants anything from Wormwood, which you should, they've got wonderful luxury dice trays, dice towers, dice vaults, dice, lots of other things. Currently, they're on Kickstarter with that crazy-ass awesome modular table system, which I'm still obsessed with, and everyone should at least pretend like they can get one, because it's great. You can pretend to build one on their website, and it's addictive. But if you use our code Perception at checkout anywhere on their site, you get free shipping anywhere in the USA. It's super exciting. Also, Level Up Dice, we have a partnership with them as well. So if you want some of that really nice, beautiful luxury materials for your dice, hey, thanks, Kenny. Thanks, Kenny.
Thanks, Kenny.
He's in
They are in the same room.
Not in the same room.
Well,
He's in the office. I'm way out here.
Are you guys wearing masks when you interact?
Yes.
Okay.
I have this mask. My favorite.
I
mask.
have to
The most
ask.
mean mask ever.
Oh no, take that off. Take that off.
That's amazing.
The best.
I love it
And
so
now
much.
do the voice.
Anywho. No, my coordinates.
Someone kicked him. Oh no, my corn nuts!
Paris, thank you for the sub. 6 months.
Thanks for that.
Badge. You can get a pretty badge, Neil. Yeah, so Level Up Dice, if you use our link to buy anything from them, you'll be earning us points towards getting some dice for you guys for giveaways. But yeah, they also have some of the most beautiful dice I've ever seen. So go check them out. They're fabulous, fabulous. Right, I do need a cucumber mask here.
6 months is a baby baboon.
We haven't done that. And then. Oh, let's introduce ourselves. Let's do that one. That one's fun. I think we're in our general same order, right?
Yeah, Haley.
Hi, I'm Haley.
Yeah.
I'm Captain Aura Stone. She's the Tiefling Rogue. And right now we're gonna mess up who is the Beholder.
Oh,
That was it.
Okay.
Right.
I'm Justin. I play a Quailier, which is a high elf in Danny's world. A wizard. Elf wizard with a heart beast named Hailstorm, who is a half horse, half dragon creature. And currently, I've got the Beholder by his bees. Yeah, you get it.
Yep.
Next.
Perfect. I am Ryan. I'm playing Andre Urta. He is a gnome cleric of Clote. So he's
The full name.
my full name.
Absolutely.
always.
All right. Andre Benicio Cabe Daco Leduc de Monrath Urta.
You can call him Dot.
Wow, that got real fancy real quick.
Yeah, that's a lot fancier than I thought it was last time. Did you add something?
No, that's what it was beginning, but I've now added Cabe in there and Urta at the end.
Oh,
Wait, you're shitting me? You didn't just make those up?
No. That's my.
It's even longer than I thought. I already thought it was too long. That's funny.
It definitely grew since I heard it last.
Well,
Yeah, I haven't heard those other names.
I haven't said it in a long time.
I'm gonna have to watch the replay just to write down your name.
So
Andre.
the first time I said the full name, the first time I said the full name was when I was fighting the big guy in Copper Forge. And I was running up to him and I was like, "Do you know who I am?" And then I did that and then shot light at him or something.
Yeah,
Isn't that like when
but
you
since
first-
then, you've had more names. Come on.
True, yes, I added Cabe and Urta into it.
I think he just buys license plates at all of the countries he visits and just like a new one each time. Who's left?
I'll go.
The best Quailer.
It's me. It's Bubo. I'm Andrew. I play Bubo, everyone's favorite Quailir elf ranger / druid. I have a heart beast named Dumaril, who's half eagle, half owl. Many of portraits have been made of my character Bubo, and currently one of them is a living, breathing, maybe not breathing, statue that follows
He
me around.
practices.
Looks
He's just
exactly
not very
like me.
good at it.
He tries to breathe. He fakes breathing. That's about all he does. And that's me.
You got a heart beast?
He said
Yep.
it.
Said
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Talked about it. They know.
Yep.
Okay, just move your mouth and I'll do it for you. And I'm Starheart Diva, and I'm a gnome cleric and a little bit of rogue, and I'm not really good at a ton of things, but I love drinking and miming with my hands and drinking some more, and miming some more with my hands and drinking some more, and jazz hands, and then drinking some more, and then I get shaky like this.
Yeah. That's accurate. All of the above.
Checks out.
Hooray! So those of you in the chat who don't, Diva needs a little vocal rest currently, so she won't be talking so much tonight. Conveniently, there's already an in-game item that allows such a thing, so we'll just we'll play with that.
It's honor.
It's all
Corey says, "Should we address Andrew's new haircut?" Yeah, it's boss. It looks awesome.
so good.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
musing before how Justin needs to join us, but he has not taken the plunge yet.
Yeah, I did the side shave thing, and then I just went back to looking lame in like a week. It was awesome.
Aw, do it again. Do it again.
A new pair of clippers will fix it right up for you.
You have another name, Starheart.
Clint?
You have a first name. You have a true name.
Oh, which is, I know it. It's a Flintborn, and her first name is. Oh, I have it written down. I know this.
My baloney has a
Oh,
You're a first name.
Y'all look for that. So there are ways that you can interact with our show, with our. You got real excited there.
I didn't even hear them.
Tell me how.
Yes.
what is it?
Tell me how to interact.
Warm.
Oh,
So actually, something to talk about before this. So we did some hunting. We did some looking, some searching for various artists that we would like to do character art for our current players' characters, and we're gonna go with Red Rum Queen. So
yeah, Red Rum Queen.
every show, to kind of like help pay for the studio and stuff like that, there's like a certain cap. So basically, after $250, anything that we earn tonight is going to go toward the pot as for us to be able to get that character art made, which will then in the future be on the overlay, so you guys can see all that stuff. So I mean, there's no rush to get there, but we'd appreciate it. And I'm also planning on streaming a little bit more often in the future to help kind of raise some money for that specifically, so that everyone can have art of their characters.
Dude, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I can't find my name.
I know I have it in my notes. And
Did you not know your name?
Well, she didn't grow up with it, so she only like learned it in Copperforge and then still didn't really use it, which is reasonable.
Oh, jeez.
Because she didn't. I mean, she didn't know it. So why would you use a name you never went by?
Wasn't it? It was.
Karis has it. It's Prenna.
Brina.
Way back in the notes. Man.
Wow.
Nice one.
Karis is on it.
So full name is Her Royal Majesty, the Magnificent, Benevolent, Beauteous, not at all drunk ever, perfect, divine, Starheart, aka Prenna Flintborn.
Absolutely flawless. So to interact with the game, with the show, for $5, you can give any of our players blessings, which are a D6 roll that they can apply to anything. This can be checks, damage, healing, anything they like. Just checking. For $10, you can add to either the pool of rerolls for all players to pull from, or you can give a specific player rerolls. So $10 per reroll for that. For $15, you can give me DM rerolls, which allow me to force rerolls of other players. Oh, sorry. Which is my favorite thing ever.
Boo.
They are anything that's been blessed by that $5 blessing is immune to the DM reroll. For $25, you can drop a character of your choice. You can describe them, drop them into the world. We'll make them fit. We'll do some stuff, and it'll be lots of fun. And a lot of them last a long time. Some of them not so much. It really just kind of depends on the situation. But yeah, lots of fun with that. These can be enemies. These can be allies. It can be whatever you want. And then for $50, you can give any of our players DM powers for 1 full minute. They get to take over that story. It becomes theirs in that moment. Anything they say is true, and by we, I mean I just have to deal with it, which is fine. That's the fun of it. This is how it's structured. We also have goal-based things. So at $100, there will be a boss level monster drop. We are currently finishing off the last one, which was a Beholder. And at $200, we have a Broaden Horizons, which allows our players to create something new within the universe for themselves or for their party or just for the story, something they think might be interesting that maybe we haven't tackled yet. New invention, new branches to everything that we're doing here, which is some of the most fun I think I've had. I'm really excited about that every time. And then at $300, something cataclysmically bad happens. And past that, we'll get there. I mean, there's curses, there's blessings, there's all kinds of stuff. Things will happen. We got that. Basically, it alternates good, bad, good, bad. Beyond that, however, like we said earlier, anything above $250 tonight is going to go directly into the pot for commissioning artwork for this show, which is long overdue. So I'm very excited for that. I tried. I'm not fast enough. But yeah. So when last we left our heroes, they were wrapped in with the Wing Feathers, a group that is headed by none other than, oh God,
Naya.
Thank you, Naya Earway, cousin to the current king and former betrothed of our beloved Bubo, or Beauregard. Beauregard, and yeah, so they are currently. They got wrapped up into the Wing Feathers plot to drop the fence around, well, not specifically a fence, but basically a magically controlled stone barrier that guards all the Green Isles, because they're trying to open the Green Isles to the rest of the world. You all decided to fall in line because the king is even in favor of it, but he is unable to act on it because of his current political situation. In doing so, you followed her down into a dungeon. You find the mechanism that will drop this wall, but is currently guarded by a Beholder. So you are in the midst of combat with said Beholder. We got through one round of combat with him, and he's scary. And now I understand him a little bit better, so he's going to be a lot more scary, which is also very fun for me. Hooray, hooray, la 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 la. 2 seconds, I have to learn one more thing.
Put away my dice. Sorry. One dice.
So,
Yes.
I also just realized that I was completely underusing him. So that won't happen.
Legendary actions?
Yup.
Mm.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Guess what? Hey, you might want to retract your statement about character art. I don't know that we'll need it after tonight.
Right? All characters after tonight.
We'll just have her tack in memoriam at the
I was
bottom.
like, I can draw a stick figure of a skeleton. That might be all that I'll need.
Well, so currently you are fighting Beholder. You did not learn his name, but he does have one. And he is currently guarding this mechanism. And you are all currently, some of you are behind him, some of you are in front of him. I believe Nitzig, you're in front.
I'm off to the side now because I cast the
Right,
the
you jump
horn.
out of the range of the cone. So he's got his anti-magic field cone thing out directly in front of him currently.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've dodged out of the way. You're able to hurt him. Aura, I think you're behind him, correct?
Yeah.
You've been
Oh, yeah.
back. Bubo, I think you're also at the back. Starheart, you were at the front, and then I also think ducked away to the side.
Yeah, I moved to the side somewhere based on, just a reminder, I based my movement off whatever Nitzig did to get out of the way of the movement of the cone. So if that put me like to the side favoring Nitsage or something like that, whatever.
Oh, shit. Hey, Wormwood! Thank you for the raid, friends!
Oh, thank you! Wormwood Gaming!
Wormwood ever got it?
So much, by the
We
way.
love your stuff.
Love your stuff.
Dude,
We
like
love your stuff. Yeah, I got my name in
I have a
it.
song for you. But thank you everyone for joining us. Welcome to Perception Studio. We've got all kinds of shows here. We have 2 live play D&D shows. This is one of them. This is the slightly more grounded one with the humans. We have another one on Wednesdays, which is incredibly less grounded with the Felted Friends. And we've got all kinds of like talk shows, and we got chat shows. We got a movie talk show. We've got a game show. We've got a battle bracket show. We've got all kinds of stuff. So if you're interested in anything that we're doing, make sure you join our Discord and see what we're up to. Our schedule is posted there every Sunday. Thank you for the follow, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for the follows.
Thanks very much for joining us, and thank you again for that raid. And also, congratulations on your freaking ridiculous Kickstarter, which I've been drooling over forever.
So not surprised you broke Kickstarter again with your Kickstarter.
Right. Every time I check, I'm like, nah, that's a big number.
Just great products, man.
So
Just
great.
freaking great.
Awesome.
Greed. Mm-hmm. Smells like glass.
Cool.
It's all good.
So you guys came just in time for us to continue our beholder battle from last week. So very exciting indeed. Awesome. So, and again, thank you everybody for the follows who are here. Let us know if you have any questions in the chat. We're all here and happy to chat with you guys. Like, yes, we're playing D&D, but we also like to keep it pretty casual. We like to have conversations with you guys. We like to have a good time.
Right, forget casual. Let's fight this beholder.
You're right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget you all might die tonight. But
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
go. All right then, Aura, you're up.
Cool. Bonus action, I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on him, and then I'm going to hit him, sir, 3 times, which are all advantage because he is currently held.
Mm-hmm.
Sucker!
Don't say that because now he's got legendary
I know. It's terrible. It's so terrible.
He's going to destroy you.
I know. The first one's a 15 to
Us.
hit.
For us.
Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Second attack. Come on.
Goodness.
Okay, that's good. It's a 19, which would have been a crit with the Hexblade, but I think if it hits, it's a
Crit.
crit anyway. So that's
Cool.
2.
You roll it.
No, I'm gonna bless it. Forget you.
So also for those of you joining us,
God bless it.
interactive things for this game, such as blessings and rerolls, DM rerolls, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for that. A blessing for Nitsage. Thank you, fan of games. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, man, of games. I'll take it.
It must be a fan of games.
Very.
It turns out to be a lot. It was 19 plus 12 plus 5 to hit because I blessed it.
That's quite a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just let that one hit, shall we?
A lot. And then the third hit, I kind of want to re-roll. I feel like I need to make it count right now.
Oh,
I'm going to use
25. You're not a Batman.
Ooh.
Open your bag of tricks.
No.
Beard on Batman, how about you close your bag of dicks? How about that?
Yeah, what Justin said.
That's actually
Okay.
pretty exciting because that's just carte blanche for me. I enjoy that. I don't get that very often. Let me see.
Yes, Deadly Nightshade. We were all out of individual stuffs until.
But I'm
Nitsage just got one. Yeah.
Until the good Twitch audience sends us some.
Yes, I am out of things. We have a beholder that we're facing, and
Danny has a lot of rerolls. How many rerolls do you have?
Danny's got 5
He's at
rerolls.
5. He's fine.
Okay, and then the third hit is 18 plus 12, Yeah.
18 plus 12.
30. To hit.
Roll it, please.
Do I bless it? Because I feel like
Just roll again. You're gonna get high. You're gonna get high.
it's
You're gonna get high.
fine.
Whatever, Danny. You're gonna get high.
All right.
Pachoo, pachoo, pachoo!
Getcha.
I need to re-roll it, right?
Yeah, you need to reroll that.
Sorry, I'm gonna eat another reroll. Sorry, guys. He's up after me, so I'm trying to do damage as I humanly can. Come on.
I'll have Tiny Toes write everyone's obituaries.
Wait, when I reroll with advantage, right? Because we're with advantage? Is that how rerolls work?
I don't know. Ask Danny.
If we're rolling with advantage and I use a reroll, do I roll twice? Just once? Oh, shit, this is a miss then. Okay, that's a 14 to hit. That's a miss. Shit. You know what? I'm gonna. Shit. Do I do it? Shit. No, I can't. I can't risk it. Okay. So it's just gonna be the one hit. I can't believe I'm only hitting him once. That is so bad. Sneak attack on him. Oh, and it's crit. So that's good. That's good.
Miss Priscilla asks, what's the difference between group and individual blessings or reroll? So individuals, they're only for that player, so no one else can pull from them. If it's a group reroll or a group blessing, that's available for anybody at any time. Except me.
Yes. Could you imagine? I'll take one of your blessings, please.
Awesome. I am a golden god. Let's go.
Not great.
Hey, Ryan, I get 2 blessings, by the way, for that donation. It's $10.
You right.
Woo! Bless it up.
I am like a hawk right now. What's gonna help?
Okay. It helped that it was a critical hit. It's 44 points of damage.
Whoa! That's
Because I had sneak attack and it was a critical hit.
Whoa! That's a lot of
It
damage.
would have been more had my other 2 hits freaking hit him.
Yeah.
42?
44.
44?
That's so good.
What was that?
Oh, random turnip. Thank you for the donation of $25. Huggy, the Walter Blighted Butcher, big hugger, doesn't get social distancing guidelines, possibly from Florida. High likelihood of transmitting blight to any nearby beholders.
Oh my
god! Oh, friend!
Ooh!
And then I also yell to Naya. I say, command him to stop! And that's my turn.
All right, now that your turn's over.
Legendary action.
Legendary.
All I can think of when he said the butcher, the big hugger, is Bear Hugger from Super Punch Out. Bear Hugger, the big fat lumberjack looking guy, but he's got overalls on and no t-shirt like someone from Florida.
I never made it that
I know.
far in the game, I'll be honest with you.
That sounds like my hometown.
That's uh-oh. 2 seconds, everybody.
Wow!
So. Awesome. Cool.
Ryan, did you mark that I used a reroll and a blessing?
From the group?
Yeah, I don't have any.
Did not, but thank you.
All right, so Aura, it's gonna suck to be you for a minute.
Yeah, probably.
Now, and is it still attacking with disadvantage right now because it's held?
Yeah, well, yes, but these aren't exactly attacks.
Legendary actions, vicious.
Yeah. So, if he was gonna bite you, yes, but currently it doesn't. It just means he can't get away from you at this point. Although maybe, okay, tell you what, I'll be fair. I'll let you make the saving throw with advantage. I think that's a fair change for that. So please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh man. Okay, who feels like not sucking dice?
Can you fly, Bobby?
Constitution save. Come on.
You can do it.
Not great. 10.
That ain't enough.
Oh, goodness.
So here we go.
Good night, guys.
Oh, see you later.
I'll see you later.
Resurrection.
All right.
I don't have any more of those.
I know, we're like all ass girls too.
Yeah.
So
that is going to be 33 necrotic damage. Whips around him.
Yep.
Do something.
Can I?
Oh, it's necrotic. I don't.
Yeah, I don't think Uncanny Dodge works against that.
Just like melee attack.
If someone in the chat knows, here we go. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to have the damage. I mean, it says an attack, and that was a necrotic attack, right? Like a spell attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to Uncanny Dodge that. So 33 halved. What is that? Sorry, Danny.
It's all right. Playing the game. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. No, you're not. I gotta use everything I got. This one.
He's very proud in a sad
Yeah, so
DM sort of way.
It'd be 26 or 16.
And a half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you
We don't
round
do
down
halves.
damage.
Could you imagine the nightmare?
Oh,
Okay, what's up?
Oh, there's more. Andre.
Keep going, Danny. Go on.
Andre, please make a wisdom saving throw.
no.
Oh, yes. You may make it with advantage as well, because he is currently bound.
Good, because that was a 3. And that was a 5. So, yeah.
Well, your ass is asleep.
Oh, dude.
No.
For 1 minute, you will awaken if you take damage or another creature takes an action to wake you. This ray has no effect on constructs and the undead, so you sleepy sleep. And who else is back there by you guys? Anybody?
I'm next to Nisage. I don't know where that is.
Okay, so then
We're off to
another eye's
I'm
gonna
off to the side.
so another eye's gonna whip around. I'm gonna do this randomly.
I honestly
that's-
don't know where I am. I might be having a crisis.
I think I'll know where you will. And in this case, however, it's going to go towards Bubo. So Bubo, please also make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Good thing I'm very smart.
Got this, Boo
I
Boo.
don't need you to be
Oh,
smart.
I got it. It's a
I need you to be
21.
light. Oh, nice.
You got a 21.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't.
Plus it. Plus it.
Do we have enough?
Yeah, we got 2.
We've got
Yeah,
two blessings. Yeah. You gonna bless it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, do it. We need to kill this sucker.
Yeah. All right.
That's 26 now
Okay.
with some saving throw.
You're fine.
Good.
Next down the line, it's Naya's turn. So Naya's still got her big ass sword, all 6'5" of her, and she's going to go and rush this sucker again. So she's basically in the center of the anti-magic cone, and she's just bashing away at his central eye and face, like that whole area.
Did she hear Aura yell out to her?
Oh no. What?
I yelled to Naya to command him to stop because he takes orders from the king.
Okay. That's a good idea. All right. If that fails, I already know what her attack is.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. He's got to make a save. And that is not enough. And unfortunately, she had advantage, but she rolled a 1 and then a 2. So she's going to miss, and he is going to take another legendary action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. So great. Level 12, guys. We made it.
Very excited.
Yup.
Oh, you're only 12? Oh,
Yeah.
I might have made a mistake. That's fine.
No.
Oh, okay.
Hello, penguin.
Okay.
Cool.
Level 27, guys.
All right, let's see.
What up, penguin?
Hey, Penguin McCool.
Cuckoo.
Wait, that's a 9. And then I should have
Are
brought.
they still gonna die?
Yes. Yes.
Possibly.
Okay, who's still standing? Nitsid, you're still standing, but you're now outside of the anti-magic cone, correct?
He is outside the anti-magic cone.
Yeah, I was. I don't know if he's moved yet. He hasn't moved yet, so I'm still outside of it.
Yeah, he has not moved yet because he can't until his turn, but he can't move anything until the end of his turn, so it'll be another round till he can move much.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, did he? He needed to after his turn. He needed to make another saving throw on that.
Oh, you're right. You are right.
16 wisdom.
Screw you, beholder. Screw you. Low roll.
Come on. Nope. Stuck.
That's wonderful.
That's so great.
Excellent.
All right. So he. Oh, actually, that was his turn, and then Naya's turn just happened. So he's going. It's fine. It all works out. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
So Nitsage, please make a Wisdom saving throw at advantage.
Okay.
You got this, bud.
You can do it.
Does it 18 work?
That is enough. And seeing you shake that off, he decides to blast another little eye ray in your general direction, pouring your own magic. Hey, Karis, thank you very much. Little does the party know that these caverns also houses the lair of the first vampire, Sire of Eldon. Oh, shit. And he's annoyed about the intrusion. Character drop, also DM reroll, also time for a monster drop. Damn.
Well,
Wow.
I'm sorry. I just have to say, Karis, I love you, but also, do you want us to die? Or is that the thing
Yes.
you want tonight?
Yes.
How very
So,
much dare
DM
you?
reroll.
Yikes. Thank you very much, by the way.
oh my goodness.
And we
that's
are, we're at the monster drop.
Yes. Valen. Valen's point is precise on that.
Right.
So yeah, we got the 100 for the night.
Mother.
All right, I gotta think of something fast. What am I gonna do?
You're not fans.
I don't. He's asleep. Yeah.
Wake up.
Thank you very much, everybody. Hey, TPK Roleplay, thank you for that raid. Thank you very much. Thanks for
Woo!
We're in the
TPK
middle of
roleplay.
a
That's
beholder
gonna be
fight.
yes, dude.
Soon.
Ooh, I like your honeycomb dice looking emotes. Pep kitty. No, that cat has a name, but I don't know it. So to me,
That cat is my favorite thing.
Oh, he's reaching for a little pastry. That's adorable.
Thanks for joining us, TPK Roleplay. Stick around. We're in the middle of a fight with a beholder, and a bunch of new monsters have just been dropped thanks to the chat. So thank you.
Yep.
Very much.
Not great.
Technically, the vampire is he's not after us, he's just after the intrusion. So hopefully,
Right.
Yeah, you've got at least one character on your side, one that is definitely not on your side, and one that it's really a toss-up. You just might hit
Don't mess him up.
Red paint. Move it.
Hopefully he's not a reader and he finds out that we
Okay.
killed his cousin.
So you made your saving throw, right?
I
He
did.
Did.
The first one.
The first
We're
one.
gonna have to make a second one.
Yeah.
So the second one, you need to make a dexterity saving throw,
Oh.
also with advantage because he's still stuck. He doesn't have all that maneuverability that
Come on, buddy.
Okay, here we go. All right. 11. You know what?
Got the glass.
I had that blessing one there.
Yep.
11.
I'm nervous for you guys.
16.
Was that
16.
you lucky duck? All right.
Quick.
One more.
Go away!
Oh my!
Please make another. Oh, sorry. Make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, not these. Come on. Natural 20. Oh, I'm jumping up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a 24.
That was worth it. That was worth using.
So we're
Fine. It just wasted 3 freaking evil eyes on that one. Wise choice. I will say wise choice. Wise choice.
Daniel.
All right. So Andre, it is
Get
now
these shirts,
your
man.
turn, but you was asleep.
I was asleep, so I get to make a roll again, right? Or no?
No,
No,
Starheart turn.
No, someone has to come and wake you up. Actually, you either have to take damage or someone has to shake you awake.
Did I get to go?
Do I not have a turn?
Oh, Miss Chrysilla says, nerd,
yeah,
smarter,
everybody-
not harder.
Was Miss Priscilla? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Blessings
for
for
all. So 2 in their group.
So, all right. So a reminder of turn order, just so that we're getting through it. So Aura's first, Dalm is second. Sorry, I just told you his name. That's the Beholder. Naya, Andre, Nitzig, Bubo, Starheart. So it's the same.
Andre Nitzig. Cover that.
yeah,
Thank you.
Same order as
Sorry.
last time.
Sorry.
Yep. So
Sorry, I
Starheart.
thought or Andre already went already, so I was confused. Sorry, my bad.
That was the legendary
He just got
action
knocked out.
hitting me.
saving throw.
There's a legendary action, yeah. All right.
Reading is fun. I recommend it, everybody.
Huh?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, and then there's
Can't wait
other
to kill us.
characters that are gonna pop up at the end of this round as well.
Yay. Okay, rolling my. No, I don't get to do anything. I'm just asleep.
Use a sleep.
As Ivan Drogo put it, if he dies, he dies. If we die, we die.
Yes, but I can get people back up. I need to be awake.
I know you
Oh,
do.
horrible thing it's gonna be for you to wake up though. You're just gonna, it's gonna be ashes everywhere. Wonderful. Well, that's you, Andre. Nitzig, you're up.
Okay. Did I see Andre go down?
I would say, yeah. You're basically just flanking this thing on either side. So
Okay, and how far away is Andre?
I would say, about 70 feet. So he's on the other side of the beholder, but also at a bit of a distance.
Gotta get to him. Somebody's gotta get to him. Where's Starheart? Is Starheart close to him?
Starheart is closer
who's
to
close to
you than she's on your side of the beholder. So she's either next to you or next to Bubo.
So no one's around Andre right now.
Aura is near Andre.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna trust that you're gonna. I'm gonna trust. Oh, she's got it. Listen, I'm not doing a thing because that's a concentration spell, and that sucker is
Yeah, just keep concentrating.
held.
Can you icy hot it?
No. Can I cast cantrip if it's a concentration spell I'm holding?
The only
If it's on concentration, you can.
yeah, as long as you don't cast another concentration spell, you can cast whatever you like.
Oh, I'm lighting them up. Okay, so still on the opposite side. I'm a bonus action or fill my hands, and I'll do. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try this out real fast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a concentration spell too. Dang nabbit. All right, I'm sorry. We'll do icy hot.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do. Actually, you know what? Let's do chill touch. Let's do that out. So is magical attack advantage, or magical attacks don't get advantage on this?
I think on this it wouldn't in this particular case.
Since I'm next to him, can I cast guidance?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that. You get an extra D4.
Oh, thanks, pal. I didn't need it.
That's okay. Better safe than sorry. Give it back.
It's okay.
19 plus 8.
27.
27.
That will hit. What are we doing on blessings wise, friends? Let's do a little bit of a reroll.
All right. Does that, since I used it then, I can't use guidance again, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. You can still apply guidance to the roll. Because it's still like, it's the same attack happening, so you can keep whatever buffs you have.
Wait, and for you, Bubo, you cast guidance as an at-will?
Or is it a reaction?
That should have been an action, unless you have a different...
I have it at will as a cantrip.
Oh, nice.
But the time to cast it as an action.
No, that's what I thought. Okay.
Oh, I don't read everything. I just say stuff.
It would have hit anyway. I rolled a natural 16 plus 8.
Cool.
So, do you want me to re-roll it?
Yes, please.
Cool.
Go on.
Natural 20.
Wow!
Reroll it.
That's right, Daniel. Waste your blessings.
Use them up.
I don't think this is a waste at all.
Here we go. Ready? Another nat 20 for you. Boom, baby. It's an 18.
When do you get to use the... Oh, no, that wasn't the thing. Never mind.
Reroll it.
No, go for it. Sure. I'm going to roll it.
Yeah.
Going hot tonight, baby. Going hot tonight. Boom. 25.
Good poker
Come
face.
on.
Good poker face.
Are you done?
You got 3 left.
All right. I got 25. 25. Stop
Sorry,
moving.
I was in the middle of walking.
Go back.
Oh,
Take
It's
that.
a
Puppy. It's a puppy, isn't it?
it's a puppy.
It is a puppy.
We can never see the dog, so you just start yelling at us like we are the dog, and we're like, what do we do? I hope it doesn't get out the rolled up newspaper.
Sorry, let me get my dice out real
Maybe they'll
fast.
take pity on you if they can see you.
3D. Oh, God, seriously?
That's not a puppy anymore. That's a human being. It's huge.
Right. 16 points of damage. 6 of those points are ortho damage.
What are the other points?
Wait, did you...
Necrotic.
It's critical.
All right.
Did you...
Oh, is it critical?
Yeah, you still held.
Is magic critical?
Any...
Or is it
Not
just...
said
Hold on, sorry.
Any attack that was close enough, but I don't think you're within 5 feet, so
Right.
I don't think you're going to get that instant crit that everyone else got. Unless I'm wrong. I could be.
Whatever paralyzed. Oh, you have the stats for paralyzed, so
I do. Let me look it up again.
thank you. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. This is what I'm here for.
We need all the help we can get. Hey, okay, bud. You can't.
He's trying to snuggle with both of us right now.
Okay. Okay.
What did we
You got. Oh, it's gonna pull you. Okay.
Incapacitated, can't move or speak. Creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. So it's not a crit. You just should have hit him harder. Or basically, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. You good.
So that was 10 points of necrotic damage that he had.
Got it.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Thank you.
And it's that wonderful time again. Skibidi, skibidi, skibidi dee. So let's go to who's still up. Aura is still up, and Aura is like essentially doing the most damage to this dude. So he's going to do something. That one. What's that one? Ooh, that's fun. That's also fun. And sorry. La, 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 la.
You're not Batman. Rude.
Okay. So, first things first. Aura, please make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
She's still rolling with advantage because of his heldness, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's nice of you, Danny. Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Spirit Donna Batman says, maybe she'll be reborn as a person with a love life. It's like,
Oh.
Woof!
Wow.
oh, rude.
It's not going well, guys. I rolled a 7. Should I? I hate to eat the re-rolls.
We've got two
You get good
rerolls.
blessings too.
Blessings?
You're gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to roll probably 2.
Just
lessons.
re-roll.
All right.
We need you,
I'm sorry.
heavy hitter.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Cool. Reroll.
I hope because my horns don't want to play ball. It's like
Let me just take the ones off.
I'm working on it. I'm just trying to roll dice at this.
Maybe you'll roll better.
Arrow, please move. Are you blessing my dice? Thank you so much. Come on, Arrow. Your
Goodness.
bless did not work. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is real bad.
Just
No.
Your rolls are the horns.
What happened?
Both.
both.
It's all a nightmare right now. Arrow, that's not food. Don't
Hey.
eat my dice.
Stop it.
Oh my, it's a,
What happened?
crap. It's a 3, you guys. What should I do?
Oh, I think you should keep it.
No,
Shut up.
I would reroll it. We've got
We
them.
got one reroll.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. My rolls are.
Good. That's what they're there for.
I know, but I hate eating through all of them. Come on. Shit, come on. Dude, it's a 5. Jesus, man.
Her dice box is on a
It's always
slant.
been that way.
Yep, that matters.
So
I can try and bless it, but it's not gonna get much better,
It would
right?
take a couple.
Yeah, forget it. Just take it. Take the hit. Let's
All right, take the hit.
it's gonna get going.
All right, okay. What is it doing? What's the damage? Oh, and I already used my reaction this round.
you're going to take 16 bludgeoning damage as you are lifted from the ground and smashed into that central column. And you're currently within his telekinetic grip. You're being held in place. At the end of the beholder's next turn, you are able to. Oh, sorry. The start of his next turn, you are held here.
Okay.
Yep. So you're against the column, and you're about maybe 10 feet off the ground, being like pressed against it.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. Next up, Nitsage.
I just went.
Huh? No, I know. Please make a dexterity saving.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Thanks.
Hey, lots of Lindy. Thanks.
Ooh.
Thank you so much.
Get ready to TPK, everybody. With advantage still.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And make sure that you follow degrees_madness on Twitter for all the updates of the show that she is GMing for Chunk and Cucumber.
Oh. Awesome.
Super fun. The color.
I know I need at least a 16.
We're in the middle of a very, very.
I'm gonna use a group blessing.
Gotcha.
we're rolling shite right now. Remember our friend showing up. But I guess that's also going to bring bad people.
19.
19. That's good enough. I'll let you keep it. And one more item. Bubo, please make a Constitution saving throw.
The holders.
Boobo.
No.
No.
I'm use a blessing on that.
Oh, okay.
There we go. 16.
16?
Yep, it's the best I can do.
It's just
It's
enough.
blessed. It's blessed.
Yeah, it's blessed.
Yeah.
It's just enough. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh,
Not happy about.
nice. We need at least 16 guys. For
Right, and Bubo, it is now your turn.
Oh, excellent. So I'm guessing I'm still within the sweet spot range that I was within the last time I attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an advantage, and if it's a hit, it's a crit, correct?
what are you
Yes.
eating?
Excellent. Okay, so my flame blade is still out, so I will be rolling that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 17 to hit.
That's not enough.
Of course it's not.
Heat.
Of course it's not.
We?
Bless it.
Yeah. You're so
Yeah,
close
get
to
the
it.
fucker.
You're so
Okay.
close.
And that way you'll get a crit.
We
Just
need
do it.
we need hits, man.
We need it.
Rolling it. There we go. 17. 22 to hit.
Ooh, that will hit.
Okay, dokie.
So now it's a crit. So do the thing, Julie.
What?
Do the thing.
What? Yeah.
I'm
And then-
this close to calling on Kelrick.
Right.
He doesn't care about you anymore.
No.
He gone. He
Doesn't
got what he
care.
wanted.
I'm just.
It's like, no, I don't want to talk to you right now. No, I don't.
I'll be green hand.
Cheese grommet!
I actually know that reference.
Yay! Everyone should.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what does the crit give me again? I forgot already.
Double your damage and everything you roll.
Okay, great. So that's 32.
Did you have Hunter's Mark on him?
Uh-huh.
So
Double that dice too.
I did. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's because the first roll was 16. So that's 32, right?
That
My math okay?
you're good.
32 points of damage. Half of it, the majority of it's fire. The rest is the Hunter's Mark.
Nicely done.
Sorry, I lost my place.
Do the thing.
Um,
Boo-boo.
What else do I have? Oh, there it is. Action bonus action.
Well, then
That's
do
all I can. That's all I can do. Because I get 2 attacks, but because Flame Blade is a spell, it doesn't count for 2 attacks. Is that correct? Because
Say that one-
Flame Blade's already out,
Yes.
and I do get 2 attacks per action. So does that mean I get 2 attacks with Flame Blade? Or does it not work that way?
That's a good question. Because it's technically a spell, but it's like a magical melee weapon, essentially.
And it's all it says is on my action I can make a melee special attack with the fiery blade. But it doesn't say. It only says if I let go of the blade, it disappears.
I will say for now you can use it. And then if
Okay.
I'm wrong, I'll find out later, or the chat will yell at me.
Okay, so that's another
That sounds
another
reasonable to
attack
me.
roll.
That's an ability you have, and you're holding a weapon.
Okay, that's a natural 20 plus 6, 26 to hit.
Reroll
Yeah,
that.
bless it, bless it, bless it, bless it. For the love of God, bless it.
I mean, he gets a critical hit anyway on it.
I get.
If he hits, it will be crit because he's
Yeah.
all up in his face and he's paralyzed.
Right, but I'm rolling with advantage. So even if I do re-roll it, don't I re-roll my advantage as well, or no?
Just the result.
So one.
Right.
So you just roll once and you use that.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying bless it, so he can not take that from you.
Fair enough.
But because it is a natural 20, that doesn't mean any extra damage because it's already going to be a crit.
It would already be a crit if you
Correct.
hit.
But I would give you some leniency. I'll give you a little 20 bonus if you survive it, if you get to keep it. But at the moment, I rerolled it.
But if I bless it, I don't have to reroll it.
That's right.
Bless it.
Bless it.
Yep. Extra 2 points. 28 to hit.
All right.
So the initial damage roll is 10.
Mm-hmm.
So the crit would double that. So that's 20 hit points. And then
does Hunter's Mark still apply?
that's rolled into that. Yeah, I rolled a 1
Oh, it's
for that.
20?
So 20 points of damage current, because that's a double. And then if there's extra from the natural 20, that's on you.
Describe it.
No way.
He was down to 2, and I'll give him that extra little boost.
Right in front of your fiance too. This is so exciting. Go.
I wasn't prepared for that. Hold on. I was like, okay, so now I gotta look. I was like, what did I even hit him with? I got so excited, I forgot instantly.
Flame blade. Your flame blade.
Flame blade. Okay, so as I'm up close and personal, I look him in. Oh, do we need to read this first?
Oh no. Beard on Batman, thank you for the donation, $25. When the beholder threw Aura up against the wall, something Aura has had hidden on her from early pirating days is fractured. A small green gemstone begins emitting a green smoke that takes the form of a young pirate. Aura's first kill. Time for revenge.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's super
That's
cool.
That's
good,
pretty cool.
Thank you.
That's a good character job.
That's a good character drop. So
That
now we
is
got like
Using the old noodle.
3 baddies coming and 1. We haven't even gotten to them yet.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot that's going to happen. It's like, this is a very brief breath of relief.
Right.
Really wants the character art. That's all. Take it.
You better start
All
jumping.
right. So I get, I'm up within, 5 feet. I'm like super close in with him. So I've got my flame blade out. And I whisper into what I think is his ear, but I really have no idea. But I get up close and I say, "Thank you for making me look good in front of Naya." And I, with my flame blade, to finish him off, I carve a giant N in his body to represent my. No. Scratch that. It's a B plus N and then a heart around it.
Is the heart
That's
like around the big central eye?
Oh yeah. Bubo plus Naya forever. And as I finish it off, I just like turn over and I glance at Naya and like a big wink or something, like something just got awful.
He's like,
I'm sorry, can you do that again? I wasn't watching.
I missed it. Did you do something, Bubo?
very Hannibal Lecter way to prove your love. Information.
That's like as you carve the beholder, it was like in fire too, so it's like flame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
E and
It
N.
cauterizes it right into it.
His body falls to the ground, and Aura, you also fall to the ground, and skimming across from your belt, you see this green gem skittering across the floor. It hits the far side of the wall and splinters. Smoke begins to just pour from it, just spinning faster and faster. And you see a young pirate, a male human pirate, who's got like sort of a billowy shirt. Captain Waterstone, never thought I'd see the day. Prepare to die. And while he's busy talking,
Is his name Amigo?
Prepare to die.
Starheart, you will get your turn. I'm just introducing everybody real quick. You'll still be ahead before any of them can take action.
I'm looking pretty.
Yes, you are.
Pretty.
So you hear stone begins to open, just by magical means. Clearly, just suddenly there was a hole where there was no longer one, and you don't hear much of anything, but you sort of like sense this, and a very small looking little beholder kind of rounds the corner. He's got little pimples on his face. You can tell he's a little bit young, and he's just like, Dad. Dad. Papa. And he will now. All the eyes are now looking at all of you.
I thought the beholder liked us.
We just killed the beholder.
No, the dropped one. I thought the dropped one liked us.
No, there's another character, the Huggy. Huggy is the character.
Oh, there was a
that has a benefit against beholders, so that to give you some hope, I changed what was going to be something else to a smaller, lighter beholder,
Got it.
so that he can be of use now that the first beholder is dead. And beyond that, you feel everything that's bright. So the flame blade, the gem in the center of the room, any of your spiritual weapons, everything that was glowing sort of like blips. Everything goes dim for a second. And you just hear, I smell my master on you. You should not have come. But perhaps you shall stay for dinner. Now it's Starheart's turn.
Please hush. Is that hush?
No, it's
Do I hear hush?
It's
Figures.
Hush, is that you? Please say yes.
Please say yes. Oh god. It's Eldon the vampire.
No, it's Eldon's sire.
Oh,
Eldon's dead.
That's right.
Last week I had summoned my spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have that out, and I would like to first use that on the sired one.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do shit.
You actually haven't seen him yet. You've only heard his voice.
Okay, so then I don't roll anything, right?
Oh.
If I can't see him yet,
Well, actually, make a perception check to see if you can see him in the
I'll
shadow.
do that with a.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Okay, good. I was worried there for a second.
Well, I had the closest displacement.
I also have dark vision. I don't know. if
Should have
that
been.
helps. Danny. I also have dark vision. I don't know if that helps.
Yes, he is obscuring himself by somewhat magical means, so you have to squint a little harder.
11?
You think you see a flicker of a shadow ahead of you and to the right of this circular room. It seems he's probably lurking in the same shadow of the tunnel that the beholder just floated through.
Why don't I have anything flamey anymore?
Blame you.
Flameo.
Flame on!
I can't. Can I even attack something if I can't see it?
Generally, no. So the bad guy that you can see is the young beholder. Huggy's not out yet. So I guess, yeah, you might want to target the kid beholder.
Okay. Well, sorry, Junior. I'm going to target that one then. I
Sorry, Junior.
target it with my tankard. Wait, spiritual. Oh. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay. And so that's my spiritual weapon, and that does. Wait, that's a 6. Wait, hang on. I know how to do this. That one's the 8, right? No. Which one's the 8? Is it the diamond?
The soccer.
The soccer.
No, I lied. I lied.
You're right.
You're right. It's the diamond.
It does 9 Starheart damage. And the radiant, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh.
15 to hit.
15 will not hit.
And I continue to look pretty.
Perfect.
You
Hey,
do
Winston.
that.
She has no other service today, apparently. Everything's being bad.
So now it is baby beholder's turn.
Oh, Kairos. Goodness.
Oh gosh, I'm running out of room. It's exciting. So he doesn't get as many attacks as Pa, so fret not, but there will still be damage done. Let's see. So he sees Bubo basically retracting a blade from carving his dad's face. So he's going to immediately target Bubo. And he's going to... Let's see. Right, so first up, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh,
I already have.
garbage. That's a 3.
Yikes. Yep. So you are paralyzed for 1 minute. So at the end of your next turn, you can continue to repeat this saving throw, and once you break free, you'll be fine. But for the time being, you're paralyzed for 1 full minute, which then makes this next one even scarier for you, because you cannot make saving throws. Correct? Things just hit. Is that what happens?
Right.
Strength and dexterity only. So
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bad. So you can't make this save. So
Right.
we'll just damage it.
Oh, that's a natural crit on there. Idiot.
So
no, it's not.
Bo,
Not for that.
you are going to take 11 damage.
11.
As he lifts you from your feet and basically clacks you right against the far wall. Just and
He like
you there and
He like-
begins.
okay. So I'm like General Hux.
But he also, unlike the other beholder who was stuck in place, he is now also he's moving
Oh
up
my.
toward you. He's
Ooh,
chasing
just
you
bucket
down. He's
toast.
also elevating in height to come and like
Oh,
because you're the only one he's seen attack his father.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just-
thank you.
Thank you so much for the donation of $55. Hey, guess what? 5 rerolls and blessing for the group. Oh, and a broadened horizons for Danny.
Yes! Just in time for me to fail my saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Just Bucket Toast.
I love it.
Thank you very much. Wow.
What do you mean broaden horizons for Danny?
He said
I
he
mean,
liked-
I'll take it, but it's not for me. It's not for me, but thank you for
So, is that 7 group rerolls and 2 group blessings?
We're at 2
We
group
used
blessings
all
and
them.
5 rerolls.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much. All right. So he has taken his turn. Next up, you hear, oh dear. Oh no, where was it? Do we remember the species that Huggy was? I think
Blight?
we can cast.
No, that's something about casting
I
blight.
thought it was an ally that was casting blight on beholders.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what it sounded like.
But you
What's
can
the-
have like a tree blight is a thing.
A friendly blight.
I see. Hardliner's like, bear?
The bear? The bear gives hugs?
The bear.
Let's just make it a guy.
Yeah. Florida man.
From the tunnel, you just see this big, happy, smiling bear of a man.
I want it to be like Merida's father.
Huge smile on his face, and he just sees the beholder like floating up after you, Bubo, and he's just like, wait, you forgot your hug! And he's like, and he's going to leap and try to just wrap his arms around this beholder, and we'll have him make a dexterity saving throw, and he fails. So now you just see this man just like glommed onto this little beholder who's trying to float up and kill Bubo, and he's like slowly weighing him down and pulling him back to the ground. Like, don't worry, man. You'll be fine. You'll get past this. Life's really hard sometimes. Just continue.
Like the abominable snowman. I will hug him and squeeze him and call him George.
The beholder's like, all of his eyes are like trying to get away.
No.
No.
Aura, you see from that same smoke that he walked from, the pirate basically like reaches his hand toward the smoke and it solidifies into this jade green sword.
Ooh.
I never thought I'd have a chance to get my revenge. You had to put me in here because you couldn't put me down. And and he's gonna just dart at you.
No, baby.
Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. He fucking misses.
Yay!
Well, what a turn, guy.
Blind with rage, she's
Turn for the worst.
All right, one more fun little attack. Andre,
I'm asleep.
you're asleep. I know. That's why this is going to happen. You don't hear, but other people hear. As a shadowy figure suddenly appears directly next to Andre, he then takes his hair, pulls it back, and takes a nice deep bite. This wakes you up, but this is what you wake up to, which is not at all what you fell asleep to.
Anyone who's got beta restoration? Wait, forget that. We need Andre as a vampire. It's totally fine.
Just don't let him.
So,
Just drink a little bit.
yeah, let's see. What is this gonna
Suck his blood.
Right?
just a taste.
You'll take a good 10 piercing damage there.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yep.
It's fine.
Now we're done with the drops, so we're back up to Aura.
Okay, you're awake, so that's good to know. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I have a Cloak of Displacement. It doesn't say if it's an action, it's just an attuned item, so I don't know how to, like, activate it. So, can I free action flip up the hood?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Flip up the hood. What is this guy's name? I would know his name.
Oh, the pirate guy?
Yeah.
Feel free to name him unless you want me to. He's your kill.
Oh man, I don't know. All right.
Even.
Steven?
Steven? Oh, I was gonna go with a cooler name, but I guess Steven.
No, you could go with a cooler name. I'm just making up terrible names over here.
Okay.
You pick one.
All right.
Kyra says Parn. Shut up.
Parn.
Look at here, Parnathy. Not quite right yet? Okay. I'm not good with Parn names. All right. Can I move this? So I'll deal with that later. Oh, I owe myself 9 hit points. I'm going to look at him and just be like, Beckett, I'm sending you to hell this time. And I'm just going to charge at him. I'm going to give myself back 9 points because the thing died because it had my curse on it. And then since I'm hasted and I'm blurry, I'm just going to hit him a bunch of times.
Blurry hasted.
Blurry hasted. I know he'll have disadvantage on attacks against me because of the cloak.
Okay.
I don't think I have advantage though. So okay. Mess this guy up.
Mess him up.
Mess him up. Natural 20. Mess him up.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a scary one.
Okay, yeah. That's fine. So that'd be a 32 to hit.
32 to hit?
Second attack.
You're fine.
This is a natural 20.
I think you're good.
I was rolling so bad, guys. I need this. Dirty 20 for the second hit.
All right. Don't get carried away now.
He's going to hell this time.
That's what she said this time.
Thirsting Blade attack is a 28 to hit.
Last time she was just aiming for purgatory. Now it's hell.
That would also hit.
And then bonus action attack with the dagger. That'll probably miss. That's a 13.
You're probably right.
Okay,
But wait, is she?
Is there anyone else around, or is it just he and me?
He's coming straight at you. You're still kind of surrounded. If you look up, you see that the beholder is slowly being weighed down by this hugging man. And you see Andre, because he's right next to you. There's now a vampire feasting on Andre's neck.
So I made a mistake. I think I was thinking with the beholder, so I was still rolling with advantage. So I'm going to re-roll all my attacks.
She was rolling with advantage.
I want to be honest.
For some odd reason.
I don't know why. Because it was in my brain, I guess. Okay, so this one is a 17 plus 12, so 29 to hit. Second attack. Okay, that one will probably miss. That's a 15 to hit.
Yeah, it will hit, actually.
Okay. And then the last one will probably, that might still hit. That's a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
7 equals 19.
12.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I have a plus 12 on my fates.
Must be nice.
Sorry, I've been working to make it magical. Okay, so he said he's charging at me, so we're kind of like alone. That's great. So that was 1, 2, 3 hits of the fates.
No one else is watching, so I can do this extra good.
It's just us, all alone. Keep this one. Keep this one.
You're not Batman. That's like every chunk character ever. He's always got like a plus 12 to something.
Yeah, that's better. Okay.
But hey, be good at the one thing. That's a way. That's a strategy.
Be good at the
This
one
is the
thing.
way.
It is the way.
But don't worry, the monsters are catching up to them now. You guys.
Yeah, right?
Legendary actions. Who knew? Who knew, guys? Who knew?
Things we can't counterspell.
Yeah.
It's bad when she has to bust out the calculator to figure
I
out how
know.
bad.
Sorry. It's so much math. I can't remember if I hit him with the dagger, so I just won't
You did
count it.
not.
I did not. Okay, so 49 points of damage.
49 points.
I rolled low, too.
Oh,
Oh, poor baby.
And I used savage attack it, and I still rolled low.
he is critical AF.
Roguey rogues.
That's great.
This is what you get for not asking for consent, as I'm like stabbing him. There's a reason I killed him, guys.
Yup.
It's Naya's turn now. And she is positioning herself strategically underneath the quickly descending beholder.
Yeah, she is.
Basically just like waiting and then. So she's going to roll with advantage because it's a slow, controlled descent.
Does she have advantage because he's kind of being restrained by Huggy?
Yes, and I rolled for it. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, so she's like 6'5", and he's only maybe about 25 feet in the air. So she just waits, and then once the wingspan plus super long sword is right, just stabs the sucker right on the underside, and it's going to take a good chunk of damage. And as soon as she's done, she looks over to Bubo. She's like, "I'm just trying to catch up to you, so." I'm like,
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there like,
Bubo is so getting some later.
there are expressions. It's just I'm paralyzed, so
Oh, yeah.
It's a good thing.
you can't see them.
Yeah, your pants expressions are paralyzed too. It's
Yep,
probably a good
everything's
thing.
paralyzed.
Goodness.
Stop there.
All the
Andre,
more reason for her to ride that surfboard.
fully fledged vampire gnawing on your neck. What do you do?
So I didn't know my character could get more emo.
Not up to
Yes.
11.
Would he be
Vengeance. Your vengeance.
would he be classified as dead or undead?
The undead.
Cool. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead.
Boom.
Dang, dang.
Reaches for his wallet.
Or turn undead is what I meant. So it's a channel divinity. As an action, you present my holy symbol and usher a prayer to the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails the saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turn trying to move away from you as far as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you.
Like instant garlic stick.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a 14.
14 is not enough. My spell save DC is 16.
All right, so it's like
Yeah. So I'm just like, away!
starts moving. But it only has to move away from you, right? It can still go towards other people. Correct?
Right, yes, it can.
Okay.
What is my other feature for that? So
So just because I can.
That's wonderful.
Perfect.
So, let's see. What is the other thing here? Starting at 5th level, so it's already happened. When an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, this creature is instantly destroyed if its challenger rating is at or below a certain threshold on this table. And my cleric level is 12, so if its CR rating is 2 or lower, it is just blown up.
It is not 2 or lower.
Okay.
Ooh,
I tried.
that'd be freaking dope.
Yeah, right?
That'd have been cool.
Suck
on this.
That was my action, and then
Well, it sure does suck.
my spiritual weapon is still out, so I can use that as a bonus action to fight with. Is there anything else around that it's still alive?
Yes. So you see Naya with retracting her sword from the beholder. There's Huggy, who is currently wrapped around said beholder. There is Aura is currently toe to toe, but seemingly doing pretty fucking well against a weird glowy green pirate looking dude. And that's about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, plus the vampire who's now running away from me.
Cool. I don't want to hit him because I just made him run away. But I will so I'm just I grab my spiritual weapon, I'm about to throw it at the vampire. I was like, wait, no, he's good. Aura's good. Beholder. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Fine, keep it.
All right.
I'll save these for another time.
8, 16. It's 20 points of spiritual weapon radiant damage.
And this was to the beholder guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap. Describe it.
Oh, yes!
So, well...
Oh, the hugging guy's gonna be so sad.
He's gonna hit the ground hard.
So the guy who's hugging him is just having, the eye stalks are still flailing above him, and, there's just a little bit of head still sticking out. Naya's just stabbed him with a spear below him, and so my spiritual weapon just kind of comes in right level with where his arms are hugging him, and just cuts off all the stalks and the top of the head of the beholder.
They all hit the ground. And then you just hear Huggy just some damage.
Yeah.
Very manly moment. That's what it was. All right. Nitzage, it's you.
So I was focusing on Andre, kind of before all this happened. That's a long round. Saw him taking a bite out of from this weird sickly looking thing. I'm gonna put my cloak of displacement hood up and go as far as I can, 30 feet toward the vampire.
Okay.
Still,
you should be able to intercept him, actually, if that's your plan, because he is running from where he's running away from Andre. It's like you can intersect his path fairly easily.
Okay, you know what? If I see him running then at me, would I know if I have enough room to put a wall of fire around him?
Sorry, would you be able to? What was the question?
Do I see, the space of this room? Would I know that I have enough space to only encompass the vampire?
It is a
20-foot
possibility, but unfortunately, Naya is also very close, and Huggy is also. I mean, you don't know if Huggy's a friend or not, but you know that Naya is close to where the vampire is. It seems like he's almost beelining it to her.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to try something out then. I'm going to... I will run up to him. I'm going to run up to him, and I'm going to cast Vampiric Touch on him to see if I can siphon anything out of him.
Vampire the vampire.
A vampire. Yeah, we'll try it out.
On this.
We'll try it out. So I'm going to roll
Where's Brian? Suck on this.
Tickle this, bitch.
Nah, he's nowhere around. I don't know what he's doing.
The 26 hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
All right, so it's going to be necrotic damage. I'm going to roll my dice, and then, like I said, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll try it out. Mm-hmm. Oh, plus I have Hortiel's flame on. Mm-hmm. Will that do anything if I'm touching him with Hortiel's?
You would find in probably tests that you might have done in your study that the Hortiel's flame does not interact much or aid in any capacity something that is necrotic or dark, such as that.
That's right. Yeah, we discussed that already. All right, that's so 4, 5, 7, 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And this is your draining, right? So he's actually going to take half of that. So then you would take
half of that.
Yeah. So you're going to take 2, I think. You're going to gain 2.
8, 4. Yeah, 2. That's all right. That makes sense. Oh, that didn't. Well, what did I expect?
And as you're like pondering that, you just see the head like.
All right. Hailstorm is going to, because I forget about him last round. Is going to come in and you know what? He'll help out. He'll help out with that beholder thing. Oh wait, is the beholder still there?
Mm-mm. Beholder is dead. Baby beholder is toast.
You know what? He's going to make an attack on the vampire.
Yeah, burn.
No, he doesn't have burn anymore.
Just kidding.
He used it earlier today. He's gonna make a hoof attack on him. He's gonna fly up, turn around, and try and back kick this entity.
Hoof kick to the face.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
All right. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. To the vampire?
Yep, to the vampire.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Boo Boo. You're up.
Great. Just the vampire, yes.
Vampire and
Oh, the guy that
was going toe to toe with that other dude.
Yeah.
He's clearly got a handle on it.
All right. How far away is this vampire from me now?
How close are you to Naya?
Oh wait, no, I'm paralyzed. Jeez. But I'm not because he died, right? So, before the beholder died, I was paralyzed, stuck up against a wall. Is that correct?
Yeah. So he would have dropped you.
Okay. Do I take any damage from that fall?
Yeah.
Or do I feather fall or?
You could feather fall. Yeah, that's your natural ability. You're fine.
Okay, great.
Rolling for hotness on the vampire. He is a solid 10, y'all.
Ooh, yeah, he would be.
He would be hot.
He would be hot.
He would be.
Like Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas. What were you gonna say then about the vampire?
I was going to say, how close are you to Naya at this point?
Well, I mean, I just was paralyzed up against the wall and probably just fell straight from where that was.
You were thrown back. So I would say you're 60 feet from Naya, and the vampire is currently trying to beeline it to Naya. Although now his head is turned toward Nitzig because Nitzig just attacked him.
What's the... that's an okay range for the longbow, right? I won't be at a disadvantage.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Great. Then I'll shoot some Orathil bows at his face. At his vampire teeth. And see if the two bows. I'm gonna throw them. The bows at him. Ah, dang it. That didn't work. I think I'll just shoot him with Devil's Tongue because I haven't used it in a while. That could be fun. First attack is a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Next bow, I'll just do the two bows first, is a 14.
14? On which one, sorry?
On the vampire.
Nah, that won't hit.
Okay, so the first one will hit. That plus D6. So that is 15 points of damage. 6 is Orithel Fire.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, the arrow hits, and you just see him like, and then the fire just like that hole extends. It continues to grow.
Ooh, me likey. And then
That was just silly.
let's see. Hold on a sec. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. And then I'll use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to him,
Excuse me.
which I should have done first. But oh well, it's fine. That's me. And yeah, I guess Doomeril's in here too.
Yeah.
So
attack.
I need him to do stuff. I need him to just claw out some more vampire eyeballs, probably. And we'll do that.
He's-
But maybe not in the face, because he's Antonio Banderas.
I will just grab him. I forgot what it is. I need
The
to-
world just tussles his hair and makes him more hot.
So, wait a minute. Yeah, if he
He
rolls
judges
for it.
it.
Where are you? There we go. Oh, geez, Doomeril. No. It's a natural 1. So he does just that. He tussles his hair. Makes him look gorgeous. Or whatever he's thinking.
Yep, just like that.
I would say, like, with that one, the vampire manages to get, like, a claw in on him as he flies over. So not much, but that's 4 damage for Doomeril.
Copy that.
Yeah, hat.
Your mic's off, babe.
No, it wasn't.
Beep boop, ba boop, ba.
Got you.
Ba boop.
Oh, we heard
stand.
that.
I clearly decide to break into jazz and beat boop.
My
Also,
favorite kind of jazz, the beat boop era.
Good old beep boop era.
Coltrane's
I-
underrated album, Beepity Boop.
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Do it.
On, sorry, to be clear.
On the one I attacked last,
Is that
the baby. Oh god, that
Dead.
sounds terrible.
Hey,
He's
babe.
dead. Then the other, the one that Bubo just attacked.
The
The vampire.
Yes,
vampire.
The vampire.
please. Well, maybe can I? Do I want
I want to see the
attack him?
band Wham as vampires.
Can I? Hush isn't a vampire, is he?
Nope.
He feels vampiric to me.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Vampire sensibilities, but not a vampire. He probably like you know how like Batman trains with all the different masters. I feel like he trained with vampires on how to fucking murder people, but he's
That's
a
dope.
vampire.
I kind of wonder if I have some sort of like vampire potion where I can just like.
Sorry, I just noticed one of my jazz hands is faster than the other. And I want to know if anyone could jazz hand at the same speed.
My left hand is also faster.
Is it your dominant hand that's faster?
No, it's my left, actually.
This
Well,
is-
now, right, I don't know.
I don't know if it's faster. It just looks like a
This.
like a bent wing.
Yeah.
Wait, which
This
one
thing
of
wants to
mine is
rotate.
faster? Which one of mine is
This
faster?
one doesn't want to do this.
That's
Oh
what
my
the stream
gosh.
becomes.
Oh, I'm not the only one who can do like equal
Wait, but
jazzing.
it's not this way. It's this. It's
Welcome to Perception Studio.
100%. No, this is
You
celebrate in ESL.
clearly. I need to watch Bring It On after this, and like,
This is what happens when you're stuck in your house for like 6 months, 9 months almost.
Gone quarantine crazy.
Anonymous says nearly everyone watching is also doing jazz.
Everybody! Yeah.
wait. Are they jazz hands or are they
Bring-
spirit fingers?
We're doing jazz hands. We're not doing
You
spirit
don't
fingers.
shake them. These are just
That's true.
There's some guy out there watching
Sharp
right,
step.
and playing like PC going, huh.
I wonder how many raids
Oh, shit.
just didn't happen because we were doing that shit.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch things up because I'm Starheart's getting bored.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
I honestly don't know what this potion does. I just know the name, but I'm gonna drink it. I'm
Absolutely.
gonna drink Spit Tonic.
Spit tonic. Is that one I made up?
You made up. These are the ones I still have. I have a love potion. I have
All right.
2 unlabeled potions.
All right.
I have potions called Stone Eater, Dying Words, Medusa Bile, Spit Tonic, and Well Killer. Pick one. I'm gonna drink it.
You picked Spit Tonic.
Pick that
Yeah.
one.
Pick spit tonic.
Okay,
Give me
I'm
Yeah,
like
don't give him the choice. That's terrible.
10
think-
seconds to remember what the fuck that was.
Okay, so
Start talking like Sylvester.
Oh, come on.
Numpung.
I can fix that.
Despicable.
Spitstein!
So I want to say that when I do that, that Starheart has become so. She hasn't really done much damage. She's just kind of everyone else has done it because she's just sitting pretty. So she's going to decide that in order to rally her troops, which is you guys, she's just gonna do this a little bit,
All right.
just kind of like
Well, you're drinking your drink, right? You're drinking
Yeah,
your drink.
and
All right.
doing some. Doing
I've come
some,
up with something. It's definitely not what I intended because I would have remembered this, but it's hilarious. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna call it Starshine. I'm giving everyone some Starshine.
You, as Huggy is on the ground, he's like, "That looks great! Oh look!" So Starheart, as you drink this potion,
Uh huh.
you know, like sometimes when you like bite your tongue, or you just have like the right amount of like salt or something, like your salivary glands just begin to like overproduce a little bit. And you
Okay.
start to get a little bit drooly, and then it continues. It's like there's not enough water in your body to make this make sense. The amount of liquid that is now spewing from underneath your tongue, and it begins to get so powerful that it's forcing your jaw open, and it's just like. So you essentially have a high-powered hose
Can I
blasting from
aim
your
it
mouth.
at the vampire?
What's that? You may look at the vampire. Yes.
Squirtle
you-
blast.
We'll
I
make a
say-
saving throw and see if he does. He
Squirtle, use Hydroblast.
roll. Fuck 3d6 for me.
Roll
I
3d.
didn't know Starheart was a blower.
Yeah.
Water. Of water.
Oh yeah.
That is
yeah.
not what.
I'm gonna blow you out of the water.
With water.
I am gonna turn off my camera, and
I don't want to know.
no, I hate you all.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
What did I do? You're Starheart. I said nothing about Diva.
15.
15 against a vampire.
Yeah.
That'll do it, actually.
Woo.
Oh wait, is it damage?
You said roll 3d6.
Yeah. You got 15 damage. Fuck yeah. Okay. So you like a precision water cutter. You're like, and it just cuts across his neck and just. And it's super clean, just meat spraying the back of the wall, blood everywhere.
I killed it?
Yeah, you did kill it.
Oh
That's
my
all
god,
it
can I
was.
see something as I kill it?
No, because you're spitting water.
No, but I,
Yeah, you at this particular moment, it's just. I appreciate you.
I mean, that was just pretty well done. Not gonna lie.
That was great. All right. Yeah, so
what
you
if
just
the- what if
decapitated a
the-
vampire with your Squirtle blast.
I have to say Miss Chrysalis because Starheart wasn't already a Pokemon.
Now she is officially
We're back in her
a
ball.
Pokeball. Yeah, do we have a Pokeball that we can use?
Oh my god,
Hold on, let me heal you for a second.
That needs to be like my timeout. It's just like throw the ball at me.
Okay, Starheart. So that was your turn. Next up, we have. Oh no, that one's dead. That one's also dead. Huggy is going to get up.
No.
Oh man, I could really use a hug. You're big. And he looks up at Naya. He's like, come on in for a little huggle. And he just walks up to hug her. And let me see what has to happen.
He's dead.
Not necessarily.
He did not give consent.
She has to make a saving throw, which she fails.
No.
So she's going to take 24 damage. Because remember, Huggy's hugs cause blight. So you can see like some of the life draining from her face as this guy's like, oh, you're just the best. Like he's super nice. He has no idea what he's doing, but he's doing it anyway.
Oh, he's like a dog with rabies. We got to put him down.
It's for the best.
For the best.
I'm gonna hug him and squeeze him and kiss.
Aura, your sword is still, or sorry, you're using face, right? Which is a knife?
It's the cutlass.
Cutlass. Okay, so the cutlass is like through this guy at this point. And Beckett, you named him, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so Beckett, just, I know you're going to kill me, but I'm going to be with you forever. And he grabs your sword and he pushes it into himself. And as he does so, he jams a ring onto your finger. You realize this ring, as his hand is moving forward, that same gas that had formed that jade sword wraps around into like a solid piece of jade, and he jams it onto your finger, which now grips below your knuckle and just squeezes uncomfortably to your hand. And he falls dead again and dissipates into green gas.
Whoa.
Son of a bitch! Ugh.
And we're back up to Aura.
Oh, we're still in freaking.
Oh, actually, no, you're out of combat. Well, sort of. Huggy doesn't know he's a bad guy, so it's kind of up to you how you want to handle Huggy, but I'll let you be out of combat.
Hey,
Briggs bastard! Briggs bastard!
Welcome, Briggs bastards!
Ah, you bastards.
Ah, you bastards, welcome. Pull up a chair and an ale. Welcome. Well, okay. Shoot.
Bang.
Andre, are you
Get out.
okay? You're bleeding out of your neck there.
I think I'll be all right. What do we want to do about the big guy?
Right, hands off the missus, you.
You see her turn, she's like, the missus? That's highly presumptuous of you, isn't it, Boobo? You play your cards right. And she like pries Huggy off of her and throws him on the ground.
Does anyone else need any healing? Are we okay?
I mean,
I'm not too bad.
I wasn't actually that bad off either, just a little bit bitten.
Andre, oh my gosh, your neck.
Is it serious?
Yeah, Andre, you are covered in blood.
is it bad?
Is it bad?
You're not bleeding out, but the blood is running more freely than a normal cut. You're assuming the bite somehow thinned your blood in a way similar to.
Do we need to do anything about that bite from a vampire?
I'm not entirely well versed in the effects of what would happen, but best probably go talk to someone, I think.
I think so. I'm gonna take out. I've got like a ton of robes of cloak numbers. I'm just gonna take out one of the ones I have, rip it, and kind of make a bandage to try to stop the bleeding.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, with a little bit of effort, you're able to do it. You can't apply too much because you'll strangle him, but you're able to find a sort of comfortable medium.
Maybe it's more like a hold and press. Hold and press.
And I feel like I've in all my readings of different lore and fantasy and myth, would I know anything about vampires or their bite?
Make a history check for me.
Oh, will. 22.
22. Oh, wonderful. So you recall actually quite a bit. You were fascinated with vampires as a boy. Like you were just poring over these books because again, they seem like these extra powerful beings while you were still this sort of like.
Well, I have vampiric touch.
Yeah. So you, but you remember that it's almost a crapshoot with vampires. So a single bite, while unlikely, can turn an individual. but most generally a ritual is involved along with like either not necessarily the consent, but basically with extra boosting in order to turn someone to the other side. But there's still a chance. It's like contracting a rare disease that doesn't necessarily spread easily. There is still a chance that Andre could not be okay.
Andre, why don't we we stop the bleeding for a day or two, and if it gets worse, then we'll know. But you should be okay.
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
Could you greater restoration yourself to try to get the poison out of your system?
I'll do it. And I grab you, and I put my hand on your head as if I can channel my energy to heal you. And I cast... I don't have greater restoration.
You try.
I bless you, my child. Is this thing on?
Yeah.
So
it's a
I'm great,
spell.
and I'm restoring you, so...
I cast Cure Wounds. And so you get not a lot of health. Wait, no, that's a D6. That's not a D8. I need my this one. You still don't get a lot. You get 8 health.
Yeah.
And I say, Starheart blesses you, my child.
Thank you very much, Sahlen. At least I think you stopped the bleeding.
Do you
Yes,
think that
I hope so. And if not, we'll have a vampire in our party. That's cool. You can not come out during the day, so we can put you in like a tent. We could make a fort, maybe read some stories together. Like
That sounds like terrible news. Would you like a hug?
Banishment.
Okay. Right. Yeah, he's gone.
Oh.
Andre, it would fit your persona if you were a vampire,
Yes.
It would be really cool. You could gain a lot.
Starheart makes a good point, though. What if you can't travel in the daylight anymore?
Then we just put a blanket over his head.
Could you turn into a bat and fly?
Bat?
You have to say it like that, though, because it doesn't happen.
When I started watching, I get it.
Oh, I'm so happy.
It's so good.
I don't get it, so okay.
What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show on Hulu, it's amazing.
Ooh.
You're going to be a creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
I will add it to my list.
You must.
So Naya, relieved that you've banished Huggy. I appreciate that you're in a sort of dire situation, Andre, but we do really need to take care of this gem problem.
Yes, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, not today at least. So, if anything, once I rest, I'll be able to cure myself if that's a problem. But I just don't have that spell available right now.
Well, if you start feeling not great, just let us know,
Yes,
right?
I'll let you know if I start feeling bitey.
Or feverish, or I don't know the symptoms of
More
how
pale than I usually am. And
Right.
yes.
Oof.
Check your heartbeat every now and then. Yes, so Naya, do you have any idea of if we just take this gem or destroy it, or...
Well, there's a sort of a console here. I see there's levers and buttons and runes and stuff like that, but I'm not sure what means what. I don't know if anything is there.
So, another puzzle.
Not necessarily.
Green, blue, red.
Let's...
Blue, green, red. That was the order. Don't get it wrong.
Look at it.
Okay. So when you get up closer to it, you do see like one very clear lever, and you see a handful of like buttons basically, but they all have various runes on them. So they're not push-in buttons. They're sort of just they're activated magical runes that if you should touch them, they will activate.
Okay. Is there any kind of pattern to these runes, or can I
Did you
recognize?
read all the writing? Can you read writing?
Not
Not today.
today. I could see
Arcana check.
invisibility. What's that?
Make an Arcana check to see what you recognize. You also see, like, sort of carved into the larger column alongside, you see there's a map of the Green Isles, and there's a map of this particular ring of the barrier. So, like, that sort of reef, that archipelago that rises and falls on the whim of whoever comes down here to control it.
22.
22. Fabulous. So you're able to see that one of the runes says water, one of the runes says stone, one of the runes says air, and one of the runes says oh shoot,
Fire?
No, it does not say fire. I wanted to.
Heart.
Spirit.
French?
Actually, the last one you don't recognize. But the lever has no clear markings on it.
And how are these runes arranged? Are they like in a square, like
Yeah.
water,
so
stone, air?
Yep. Water, stone, air, miscellaneous. And
Miscellaneous. Okay.
Lever, you said.
And the levers to the left or the right of that?
to the right.
To the right. Okay.
Mhm.
So the runes are on the left of the lever.
Yes, and because you rolled a 22, when you take a better look at the map, you can see that currently the way things are lit, this map that's carved has been lit magically to alert you that currently all of the barriers are up and running. So it's letting you know that, all right, this is the current state.
Okay. Okay. Well, we have some runes here. This one, water, stone, air, and I don't know what this is.
Fire.
Right, you'd assume so, but it's not fire.
How do you know if you don't know what it is?
Well, because I know fire. If this is water, this is stone, this is air, I can assume I would know what fire is, but
Fire.
that's not fire. Push one.
Which one?
I don't know, just touch one. Mubo, just touch one.
Why do I have to do it?
Because you're courageous.
Yeah, that's accurate. Is there anybody left here to... Oh, no. You banished the hugging guy.
Can I touch it?
Starheart, shoot your water breath at the water rune.
Do I still have... Do I still... Am I
Currently, like, it's not as powerful as it was, so it's not going to cut through any flesh, but you're still like...
It's still like dripping out.
Oh,
She speaks to all of them. Oh,
oh, Starheart. Oh, what did you...
Maybe try and shoot your sprinkler at
Yeah,
that does water.
leak your water all over the water.
Oh, she speaks Aquan.
So actually, you spurt the water onto the water rune and all the rest of them, but the water rune now is currently lit even brighter than it was before.
Oh.
Aha!
I'm gonna take out my my moon catch stone because we each have one, and it's supposed to light up when we go unconscious. And I'll take that and I'll tap it against the stone one.
Fabulous. You do that, and you see a similar glow catch up to the next rune.
Hey, what did you...
Stone.
Nitsich, what did you say this one was?
That's what, air.
There.
Air? Great. I lean down and I go... like the daintiest...
Yeah.
And then you say,
yeah,
then you say, we're not gonna make it.
Yeah. We're not going to make it.
Come on, man.
So that one also lights up.
All right.
Okay.
We're on a roll. Now, what's this last one?
I don't know.
It's got to be fire. It's got to be. And I light my flame blade. No?
Well, perhaps, can I take a look at the rune real quick before we go any further?
Fine. I'll let it go.
Do like a history check on it, maybe? Or Arcana?
You can make an Arcana check. You're gonna have to do pretty fucking good.
Okay.
Just so you know, don't suck.
Right.
It's better than a 22.
Ha. I have something. I have Artificer's Lore. I had twice my proficiency bonus to history checks related to magic items. Or technological devices.
Well,
That's very convenient. Go nuts.
Right up your alley.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't roll low.
yeah, Nitzage, why did you look at this first?
Because I cast spells and I know things.
That'll be a 28.
You recognize this as a very ancient symbol, like so ancient, like it was glossed over in the beginnings of your education when you first started studying Clote. And you recognize this actually as a symbol for life.
Oh. Interesting. I put my hand on it and I cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
It glows.
I look at the map.
Everything is still currently active.
Oh, of course, the lever. And I pull or push the lever, however.
Yeah. So you pull the lever down. The map that you're looking at, that lit ring that surrounds this Isle of Quailir is now deactivated.
Well, I'm glad we said the magic word on this one.
Right, and now to make sure no one ever does this again. And you see Naya rear back with her big sword and just knock the gem out of the column. It skitters across the ground. It continues to glow. By the way, this was no small feat. This gem is easily, 3 feet tall and about 3.5 feet wide, and she just fucking knocked it like nothing.
My jaw on the floor.
What a woman.
What a woman.
Does that gem still have any value to it?
Well, it's certainly full of all kinds of power. I would assume it's been able to control this for thousands of years, so I might be taking this with.
Oh, you want it. Okay.
It's a green gem. It's not a Starheart gem, is it?
It is not. No. Green. However, she sort of just is saying, well, I have intention to take the rest of them, so if you'd like this one, by all means. My only ask is that you take it off of the island and make sure it doesn't ever make it back this way again.
We do have a ship arriving today.
Starheart, do you want a big gemstone?
I was gonna ask if when I see the green gem, I would like to be reminded of my Starheart. And put my hand to where it normally is, and remember that I don't have it.
Correct. Well done. Check in that box. This was a Broughton Horizons from a while ago. So as you are reminded of the Starheart gem, and you begin to focus on it and feeling the lack of it around your neck, lack of its weight, that comfort, it's a gift that you've held your entire life, and to no longer be with it is a very strange void. And when you close your eyes, you can even see the glow of the stone in your mind's eye. But it goes a step further. You see the glow of the stone in your mind's eye, and your mind's eye begins to travel. It begins to zip and fly toward the true Starheart stone, the actual physical stone, and you begin to rush past down into the darkness, down into the depths. Your vision rushes across the mountains that you've once passed, down into the maw, and takes a hard turn into the darkness. Begins to fly, and stop hard. And you see on a field of black, rubbery texture, you see your Starheart gem and its chain falling off of this creature's palm. And you're able to sort of skip back, turn around, and you see ahead of you this massive, long-armed, long-legged, long-necked, long-toothed demon, hunched over your Starheart and petting it as if this is the most precious thing in the world.
I can sense you, but I cannot see you. Who are you? Do not fear me, for you are no threat to me.
He begins to play with the gem, just sort of looking at it, smelling it, tasting it. Do you speak?
Wait, he licked my gem?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see him lick my gem?
Absolute.
Then I say, That's not your gem to lick. That's my gem to put in my mouth.
A very familiar voice.
No, it's not.
The small one.
No, I'm big. Do you guys hear me talking?
Do we?
Yeah, you're speaking out loud. He's able to hear you.
Guys, I need help.
What's wrong with Saha?
What is it?
It's.
Yeah, she's crazy again.
No,
Too much drink.
no.
Are you speaking to Kelrek? Because he has the gym. And yes, I do have that. I do know that.
So, I don't want to say this out loud. Is there like parchment? Can I scribble something?
Does he know that you're talking to him?
Yes.
Break connection. Oh, no. No.
Huh?
Well, we can find out where he is. Or at least know his plans.
Do we have like a pen, like ink, an inkwell or anything?
Of course I do. Of course. Of course I do.
Just opens his jacket and it all rolls out.
I don't want to say that out loud. I just want to like.
I give her a little notepad.
Gesture
just
for
like
drawing.
pen me.
So then I scribble, just black, like I just paint the whole thing black, and then I flip a page and I draw what I see as.
It's gonna take a lot of ink from a quill, by the way.
Well, I make a big.
Just so you know.
I just empty the ink bottle.
Okay.
And then I point to the black, and then I show the picture of him.
I'm going to have you make a performance check.
Yes, perform for
Or
me.
how will you draw the next things that would be details that might aid you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a natural 20 face.
Not quite, but it's good. 19.
Very good. You so you're able to draw with sort of uncanny. It's actually sort of beyond your skill because you're literally drawing what you're seeing like in front
Yeah,
of
I
your
imagined
eyes.
I kind of made stick figures.
There's a blend of like you're able to still see your friends, but you're also simultaneously seeing Kelrek playing with the Starheart gem. So you're able to, you fill the first one with complete blackness. You flip the page, you fill it again, and you draw the maw in the center of the continent. You draw it again, and you're able to basically imply direction. So it's if you're looking straight at the map, like north to south, looking down the maw, that turn is to the right. That turn that you flew down to find Kelrek. So you're able to illustrate this beautifully. And you find that Kelrek is, as you draw him, and maybe you don't notice this as you draw it, but the rest of you do as she draws it, because you're not necessarily focused on the drawing, you're focusing on what you're seeing. But you can see that Kelrek looks not as robust as he once did. He's not as powerful as he was when he walked along your plane before you annihilated his physical body. He's still the same general length and shape, but his muscles are lessened. The fire in him is lessened. His tusks aren't as big. His thick hide isn't as thick. And he's just looking at this gem with such hope, like he's trying to unlock a puzzle within, and he just can't get it. But instead of frustration, there's still a glee in his eyes that he alone is holding this object, the last surviving Starheart gem, in a world where the rest have been destroyed by the cultists. This is a key to him, and he's very happy to hold it. And you're able to glean all of this from Starheart's sketches as she continues to just furiously ink the pages, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. And the very last thing she sketches is Kelrek raising his head with his eyes facing directly forward as he stares at you.
Uh-oh. Close my eyes.
There you are.
No!
Do not fear me. I am not here to hurt you. I have what I need from you. It's nice to have communication.
Starheart, is he still speaking to you?
Yeah, I think he's lonely. He said it's nice to have someone to talk to.
He was lonely in the book, and look what happened to me.
Yeah, look what happened to... Hey. You. I'm talking to you in my head.
I'm here.
I would like my Starheart back, please. It's mine.
I shall keep it safe.
No, that's not what I asked for. I said I want it back.
Absolutely not.
Well, you're a fart face.
Accurate.
Yeah. And there's more of that language where that came from.
Soon enough I shall regain my strength. I suggest you let me keep this item.
Oh, you think you're gonna regain your strength after we decimated your nasty-looking body, you little gangly freak?
Okay.
Starheart, hang up.
Right?
Get off the phone.
The phone. He's tracing the call.
In your mind's eye, Starheart, you see him because he'd been essentially squatted, like his knees were up to his ears, his long arms were down here. Whoa! DM powers of Starheart.
Whoa. Oh.
I'll continue describing. Hop in whenever you'd like to.
Please
take
do,
over.
because this is...
So again, you saw him like he was all folded up. He looked fairly weak, and he's just
Okay.
obsessing over this little object. But when you sort of threaten him and mock him, he stands. And even actually, yeah, you've only seen his So you've seen him stand to his full height before on the ship,
Okay.
and it is intimidating. Clearly, he does not take the same mass as he once did, but the fact that you are alone in your mind with him as he steps forward and then leans and leans and leans, it seems like it takes forever for him to level his face to yours.
It is mine now.
Oh, so I see you had to come down to the height of a queen. The proper height of a normal person. Unlike your, tall gangliness.
Flintborn. I shall find you when I regain my physical form on this plane.
No, you're not gonna fight and guide. No. He wants to fight. He wants to. He's.
Starheart, great connection.
I shake it off.
Yeah, the second you stop your focus on the gem, you're immediately pulled out of that world. You realize the control of this situation was not his, it was yours. Your connection to the gem is what's allowing you to essentially spy on him.
Oh, with your powers, I would have done something so cool right now.
Wicked. I just want to say, Weird Judge said
Thank you for the sub.
leans. You mean bows to his queen? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you would have done something cool. What would you have done? Maybe it will help me learn how to cool things when I.
Plus, Andrew still has DM powers he hasn't used.
Oh my gosh.
Do I really?
Yes!
Yeah,
What?
they've been banked for like 3 weeks.
Oh, dang it. I totally would have used them against the beholder if I'd known. I forgot. Son, I'm
We all
so
did.
mad right now.
Yeah. Beholder fight, I
Okay.
wasn't going to remind you.
Should I ask him? Hey, Boobo, what
What?
do you think I should do?
Is that how this works? What do you think?
I'm
Joseph
asking
Bakar
if
is very disappointed in you, Bubo.
Who is?
The one who gave you
Picard?
the green powers.
Oh, sorry about it. I'm saving it for me and Naya. We got to get back together, and then the GM powers are going to help it.
little plane.
Oh.
Boobo, what do you
What?
think I should do?
You controlled him for a minute. I would have reached out and touched him. Just freak the crap out of him. It may not have done anything, but it would have been damn cool.
Do
I
it.
mean, maybe he had a mental link. Maybe you can, mess with his brain and get him a little intimidated or scared.
I think he is scared.
He is.
I'm more scared.
The fact that you were able to shake it off,
Yeah.
no one has been able to shake him off.
No one.
That means you're in charge, Starheart.
I am in charge. I am in charge, and I use my DM powers.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
hang
go.
on. Hang on. I need a sip of water.
Yeah.
Good luck with your story, Danny.
It's cool.
So Diva.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind.
Nah,
No,
man.
no,
Yeah,
real
guys.
quick, real
Dude.
quick. Danny, tell me what I can
Nope.
and can't do.
Do it.
Shit.
Do it.
Just don't break the game. That's
I
all.
won't be mad. I'll yell, I'll scream, but I won't actually be mad because that's what DMs.
I will not get upset.
I will not. Oh, it's brilliant.
Okay,
So
I
good.
drank my water. Okay, here
All
we go.
And 3, 2, go.
Okay, so I do the thing again, and then I imagine him in my mind's eye, and I grab where the star heart used to be. Oh gosh, my voice hurts so bad. Okay, and so then I see him, right? And I look at him, and I reach out, and then I touch him. And the moment I touch him, he just kind of, that little part of him just kind of shrivels a little bit, like it just kind of like almost cement, like it's kind of breaking. And then I grab him, and then I grab his face, and I do it again. And then I say, you know what? There's gonna be no person on any plane of existence who's ever gonna want to have 2 minutes with that face right now, because look what I just did to it. And you know what? You weren't leaning. There was a person who was a judge, and he was kind of weird, and he had this idea that maybe you were bowing down to me, and I think you were, and I think you're afraid. And if you want to come into this plane, I'm gonna get you, and I'll cut you. Because you're terrible, and then he looks at me and just, God, I don't know what else to do. And then I have my link, and I see my
And you say all this while drooling still slightly.
What do we use this for? Acid intimidation, acid reflex. What do we use it for? Intimidation.
Yeah. So that's fascinating. I like that. So you're able to touch him now.
Yeah. And
yeah.
I just
You
imagined
really
it like
want
I imagined it just like cracked, like you know when your lips, get really really chapped.
Yeah.
I imagined it was like that, but like almost with just this facade.
Reach
of who
out
he
and
is.
touch me.
Oh, totally.
I was totally thinking of that song. You ghost dadded him through the telephone.
Yeah. He's all face off.
That's a deep cut reference.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So he's afraid.
I damaged him.
What did you do? Did you do the thing?
I did. I touched him. It was really gross, and I felt like maybe I need to take a bath. But
You should probably sanitize your hands.
I should. But I reached out, and I touched his arm, and then it did this thing where it got like crocodile-y. And
Scaly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I saw I could do that, so I said, Starheart, do something else. So what does he value? I don't know, maybe his face. So then I touched his face, and then now
It's
that's
terrifying.
happening.
What?
Yeah, so now he looks very terrifying too. You
I
know,
mean,
with,
he already looked kind of super terrifying, so now he looks
did.
even more.
yes, but
Great.
now he also knows that he's such a terrible human being, but he's not even a human or a gnome, but now he knows that he's horrible and no one will ever love him. Because now his outside's like his inside.
We have got to find a way down into
Where was he?
that realm to finish him off.
He was
Even though he may be afraid, he may not be in that state
For very
There-
for
long.
very long.
there was this maw, and it was
Great.
dark. It's dark, and the ground it's like,
We
is
walked
it
right by
called
there.
tar?
It's a pit.
It's
Yes.
Danny, is it a pit? Is it the pit?
Yeah. So I was going to say, while she was doing all the sketching and the drawing, you were all able to sort of piece together what that was. So in the center of the continent, there is that maw that you all did visit when you're traveling north to the Steam Fangs. So basically, it's down there, and if you're going directly straight down and hung a right, he's somewhere in essentially the underworld, just to the east a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, the rest of that description is accurate. It is very dark and dank and sticky and awful and just everything you wouldn't want.
I think we've done our part here for the most part. I think our immediate answer needs to be Kelrek's demise.
Yeah.
Yes, we definitely don't want him running around.
And we wouldn't want to find the Starlight and bring the Starlight to him, because that would be probably what he wants.
I mean, we don't even know where the Starlight is right now. What's that?
What about Elish Basir?
No, wait, the Starlight?
As of right now, Elish isn't really a threat except to Naya.
Wait, Danny, don't.
Thank you.
But, I mean, how long do we wait for him to...
I mean, the longer we wait, the more power he regains.
The longer we wait for Elish, the more power that Kelrek will...
But if we kill Kelrek, does Elish lose his power? Does it work that way?
Elish wants Kelrek dead as well. Because once Kelrek gets his hand on more power, he's going to wipe everything as we know it out.
Because Elish wanted us to take out Kelrek. He was going to help us take out Kelrek. So maybe you're right. Perhaps Kelrek is a barrier in between Elish becoming more powerful. So we should choose Elish first.
We should go and take care of Elish first?
Because if he wants Kelrek gone...
We know that... Here's the thing. Well, not the thing, but here's my thoughts on that, Aura. We've already defeated Kelrek once on this plane. He is weaker, as far as we know, according to Starheart. Elish, we haven't been able to put a dent in him.
Maybe. Do you think I could go to his plane and kill him?
Not alone.
No.
I wouldn't advise it.
That took a lot out of me.
I put the silencer on.
Oh, buddy.
And I kind of slowly go up to her and kind of...
Are you looking over at me like, is this right?
Well, not even like this, right? Because she's smaller, so I put like a hand on her shoulder.
I imagine the connection is exhausting. Or I imagine there's some sort of mental fatigue. And so I just slump against
it is
when
very
you reach,
jarring
yeah,
to see into a hell dimension for the first time, I would imagine.
So when you pat me or that, I just kind of sink in.
I look over.
And Bubo, while you're thumbs upping, you feel a hand around your shoulder.
Oh,
Dumaril, so good to see you. It's not Dumaril, is it?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Naya has her hand on your shoulder. Some pretty good work you did back then.
I'm not all evil.
Appreciated the carving.
That was just for you. Little tokens of my everlasting love.
Now you're still in the birdhouse, but you're on the right track. Come on.
Birdhouse ain't so bad. It's a nice nest.
Help me with this. She walks over and starts to lift that big ass stone.
Do you want to put it in this bag of holding for now, so you're not walking around the city with it?
I would love that very much. Thank you. And as a matter of fact, if you'd like to keep this one, it's all yours. I've got 2 more to take care of myself.
Your Grace, if we are caught with this gem, are we going to be in danger or trouble?
Or danger trouble?
Or danger trouble?
Masters, but not from the king.
If
what you say is true,
we're caught,
okay, he won't care.
You just keep it in the bag of holding. Nobody can find it, right?
I agree. And I kind of, as Starheart's leaning on me, I kind of go, "Can you just bring it over here, please?"
I'll also bring over a couple of those extra cloths that I have and wrap it in that first, so just in case.
Okay.
Extra layer of protection.
Trick or treat.
This is gone.
That would probably be much.
All
stronger
good.
than that.
All set. Okay, so what's our next action?
Well, thank you for your help. I'm going to go back to headquarters, and you're welcome to rest up there.
Now, you don't think all of the Green Isles will be just mass pandemonium and hysteria right now, since all the barriers have been dropped, do you?
For a time, which is why we should probably hurry as quickly as possible.
Ah.
Yes. Lay low for a little while.
I still need to go see the spiritual advisor.
No one asks me. None of you are ever with me. All right?
Thank you.
That works.
And will you be speaking with the king?
Eventually, when it's safe.
All right.
Can you point us in the right direction of Loasi?
Certainly. Loasi is in the the northernmost portion of the island. He's on the tall spire. Look for the large nest.
Large nest. Okay. Well, I'm
gonna take out the hat of disguise and just disguise myself as like a Quailier, and then I'm gonna put a cloak on Starheart.
I look at her and I go, "We don't all look like that." Whatever disguise it is that you.
You're all tall and very good looking. What do you want from me?
I mean, you're accurate.
You're taller than I am.
Well, you're all doing this. You hear clank, 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 and Mebo has finally caught up to the rest of you.
Well, it's about damn time. What took you so long?
He just gestures to like dong, dong, dong.
Right, we'll have to fix those. Yeah, come here. I need your help.
Okay, so he walks straight up to you, of course.
Great. He and I go over while everybody else is distracted, and I pull off the remaining eye stalks of the mini beholder, and I gather all the stalks together, and I make a eye beholder bouquet.
Oh my Lanta.
And in order to give to Naya before we leave, as we leave the room.
Make a oh god, what check should this be?
I'm Boobo. It should be done.
I guess. Is there like a crafting check? Is that a thing, or is it just?
I mean, there's performance.
like a dexterity check,
or dexterity, yeah, or animal handling.
They're like floppy stocks. I think you're having to work quickly to make sure they all bundle up properly. So just make a quick dex check.
No one likes a floppy.
It's an 11.
11. Well, the effort was there.
The intention is good.
You tried real hard. So it's like you as you're prepping with your back turned to her, and like Mebo's like trying really hard to like wrap some ribbon around and all this stuff. And like right before you turn around, they're all gathered up nicely. They're all like looking perfectly straight up. And when you turn around, they all just like and she's like, "Oh,
for you, my love, to remind you of the beholder that I slaughtered in your name."
Ew.
Right? I thought the carving was sentimental. Thank you. Well, it's thank you.
How did you get her?
She very quietly like finds a dark corner to like rest the bouquet down in.
You're welcome, my love.
So she leads you back out towards headquarters, where you can rest up if you choose, or if you want to go straight to Loasi, you're welcome to do that as well.
I need to rest if we have time, or if our room is still available, or again, if the whole city isn't just an utter chaos right now.
Yeah,
also true.
She does say, she mentions in passing as you move your way back.
No, we say to college.
There's also a place to rest at Loasi's. The nest itself is actually quite comfortable if you'd like to rest there.
And he's inviting? He's hospitable?
Always. To all of us, and every single one of us.
Let's go see him.
I think we should go see him. He might be able to tell us a lot more about what is in store for Elish or the Quailem or anything.
Sure.
Very good.
So as she sort of like points out, you can even see the nest on the horizon. It's like a wide ellipse circling a spire like the ones behind me. So it's very clearly that. And you can see a sort of like ladder stair system carved into the side of the spiral going all the way up. But before you leave, Bubo, she sort of just grabs your hand very quickly.
I understand I've been very angry for a very long time, but it's been nice to see you again, Bubo.
And it's been an honor to be amongst your presence. Again, finally. I can't tell you how upset I am that I had to leave the way that I did. But in my eyes, there was no other way to go around it. I did those things. I was forced to do those things. And that's the reason I left, because I couldn't bear to have you attached to me with all of those things underneath my name.
I believe you.
And she reaches and grabs the ring that Dumeril delivered. And she puts it back on. And then she parts ways.
Right.
If you lean in, she does not stop for you. She continues to walk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's exactly. We'll get there.
I can't wait to plan your wedding, Bubo.
Oh my god.
Well,
That's
it
Haley.
says this weird Haley person.
That's Haley.
right. Who is that? Oh, jeez.
So yeah, you head up. You're able to follow the stairs all the way up with no real issue. As you get higher, about halfway up the spire, you're able to look across the Isle of Lear, because now you're at the northernmost peak. You can see the rest of the island. You can even see the harbor in the very far distance that you started at earlier today. And yeah, people are freaking out. You can even still see the ocean water sloshing where the gate is no longer present. It's just all of those the spires held together by magic are just like they just splashed to the bottom of the ocean. And so people are sort of panicking, mostly trying to arrange themselves, and you can see ships are now boarding and getting ready because they're afraid of like oncoming pirates or whatever. You know, they're being extra cautious. But it's very peaceful where you are. All you hear is the cry of birds and hartebeests. Yeah, like the rustling of leaves and vines. There's running water everywhere. Each spire surrounding this one has a natural waterfall sort of swirling its way down. And it's a sound you would not hear anywhere else. The waterfalls, yes, but these particular ones, no. And the way they brush past some of the vegetation creates an almost melodic situation. This is a very beautiful, peaceful place. You crawl your way up to the nest, and there's a small opening. You have to push across some twigs as you pull yourself through. And in the center of the nest, thank you for the follow, Lizard Alternative. At the center of the nest, you see a quai. He's a very small quai, almost comically so. It's smaller than a human, about the height of what would normally be a dwarf. And he is just simply meditating, looking down.
Is this the guy? Is this Nitzage? Is this the guy?
I can assume so. Let me.
He's so small. He's little. You sure you want to? Just leave a note.
Well, we're here. Hello.
I walk around to the front of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sit down and kneel.
I walk to the front of him. Wait, you're in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
Andre?
Are you in front of him?
I am in front. And I
squeezes her. Excuse me.
I just kind of wiggle. Or maybe I don't wiggle. I do this. Like, if this is you, I go.
All right, you're like right in front of his face. His eyes are still closed. He's not exactly reacting.
That's
to
okay.
Hello.
But I go. No, that's what I do. I say, hello. Wake up, please.
I am perfectly awake. Thank you.
What? But your eyes are. Is he sleepwalking? Is he sleep talking?
Nor am I truly awake. None of us are. Welcome to my. I am Lewis.
Oh, he's Jim Carrey.
Wait, I'm not awake. No, I'm not asleep. What?
Yeah, I'm wide awake. I don't know what he's talking
It's a
about.
metaphor.
Thank you.
Ooh. Are you now?
you are, Nitsuj.
Yes, Nitsuj also.
Closer.
Oh, okay.
He like grabs your head and just like presses his face against it, like his ear against the top of your head.
Okay, yes.
I bet you hear nothing.
Lawasi, I presume?
I am Luasi, yes.
Oh, welcome. Not welcome. Hi, hello.
Greetings. I noticed that you and your heart beast, and you, warrior, and your heart beast.
That's me. Is that me?
Yes. You're not as close as you should be. Your spirit wanders from the other half of your soul.
He's right here. It's pretty close.
What do you mean by that?
Not physically.
Oh, right. Go on.
You must be closer to your heart beast.
Why?
Why? Why?
Well,
your heart beast is your soul in another body.
I mean, yeah.
Just treat it like a pet.
Well, Hailstone was more than a pet. We've been through so much together.
Yeah, we're pretty bonded too, so I'm still confused.
How often do you exercise your connection? How often do you speak directly to their being?
I tell him to do stuff for me. He's
How
pretty
often
good
do you ask him questions?
How you doing? I think he's doing pretty
Doomeril
good.
kind of like preens away from you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like we're very close.
Ooh, Hunter MFB, thank you for the follows.
Thank you for the follow.
It is not enough to occasionally get in touch with your heartbeast soul. You must be completely attuned to them. That is what I am here for. Please, have a seat.
No. We were wondering other things. We weren't actually here about our heart beasts. But and I look up at Hailstorm like,
His wings are just like, "Aw."
Yeah, we're here about information on Elish Basir and
Rest.
Yes, I know Elish Basir.
Rest.
I taught him. I bonded him with his creature, and I regret it to this day.
He's got a creature?
You got a heart beast?
Don't we all?
No.
We have not seen his heart beast.
No, Aura doesn't have a heart.
Blessed then, for it represents his soul in the cruelest of ways.
That would make a lot of sense.
What did he say it was?
He also doesn't really have a heart, so can he even have a heart beast?
I mean, she's right.
Unfortunately, it is so. Now, what would you like to know about him? And I will help you with your heart beast, of course.
Oh, that'll be great, because apparently we're not talking very well.
Oh yeah, silence Rebecca.
I do not judge you for this. You have not been home for a very long time. You smell of elsewhere.
Yeah, it's hard to wash off.
Seawater mostly.
Would I have known that being away from the Green Isles would have limited my...
Make a history check.
23.
23. Not necessarily. However,
24.
The sort of wisdom of bonding of heart beasts is like a sacred thing taught really only on the Isles. And if you were focused on your book study, you may have never really delved so deeply into that spiritual side of yourself, that connection that you would have needed for that heart beast. So it's like, yes, you have a strong connection to Hailstorm, but not necessarily the same type of connection that Luasi is speaking of.
I'm sorry, Luasi, what did you say Elish's heart beast was?
It is a creature of teeth and legs and wings and swords.
Whoa.
It is not a bird.
We've unfortunately had a few run-ins with Elish recently. Is he still bonded to his heart beast?
I would assume so. He was unfortunately a very strong pupil.
What happens if we kill his heart beast?
He will suffer, but he will not die.
He will suffer. He won't be released.
Well,
But remember when
we haven't seen his heart beast. It may have already passed.
What was his heart beast's name?
I never learned its name. He never shared it with me. I saw it but once.
Is it a dark creature?
Yes.
Does it look like this? And I hold up the page that Starheart drew.
Oh, of Kelrek?
Yeah.
No, what is that?
Okay.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's terrifying.
That's just a demon.
Right.
I was thinking the same thing too, Ryan.
That's what we need. We also, being you of spiritual guidance, we need to find a way into. Andre, do you have that golden book?
Yes, I still have it. We haven't actually gotten to open it yet. Here you go.
No, we haven't. But might as well open it now with him here. He might be able to help us.
Of course.
We have this book of Clote here, and we are needing to find a way into
the mall.
Well, yes.
Oh, it is not my specialty, but I am willing to help you on your journey no matter what. It is something of my purpose.
Thank you. Is there anything we can give for your serving?
I require no reward, but I would like to help you get closer to your heart beasts. There's not much that you need to do. Just, please.
He gestures out, and behind you, you see a few smaller nests within this larger nest. And he asks you he gestures toward the nest to both you, Nitzig, and yourself, Bubo. Have a seat.
Now, something that many modern Kwai have ceased to do is roost with their heart beasts. This is something that we should all do. We are one creature.
Oh, just sit in the nest?
Yeah, do you want me to lay an egg too?
I appreciate your humor. But no, just sit with them, be with them, exist with them for a time.
Okay.
For a night.
I can do that. I run over to the nest and I perch on it like Bubo would.
Yeah.
Or like Dumuro
Like
would.
Bubo would.
Like Bubo would.
Oh.
Dumeril flies and joins you there, and he curls up and he just nuzzles his head around your shoulder and just kind of presses his face against your chest.
And I go over and I sit crisscross applesauce on the nest and just kind of bring Hailstorm over, like, come on.
Yeah, and Hailstorm kind of like clops around a little bit, does like a little circle like a dog, and then just kind of lays down at your lap, and you kind of lean on top of him.
Now what I need you to do is...
sorry, Starheart, you had a question.
I would like to also sit down with them, but I would like to take my egg out
Oh, nice.
and sit with the egg.
You see Luasi's eyes go very wide when you pull out the egg, but he says nothing.
Turn it. Okay.
I'll shrug and I'll pull out that lightning bird egg and I'll just do like Starheart and just sit with it in my lap.
Andre,
And as I see them out of the corner of my eyes and I'm like stroking Dumuro and I go, "You're supposed to sit on the eggs."
Oh. What? What? Are you sure? I thought that was for...
It's a bird thing, right? And I look at Luasi, right? It's a bird thing.
Well, technically, you're not wrong. They do need that sort of bodily
And
heat.
I don't sit on it, but I like...
Cuddle.
I put it...
Oh, that's not going to sound...
No. If you crisscross yourself, you put it between your legs.
Yeah,
We're adults here.
Yeah, okay. I do that.
But then you wrap your arms around it.
I do. I kind of concave myself forward around it.
All right. So he guides you through this process, and I'm assuming you're a willing candidate, so we can just talk through this and get past it. But he continuously tells you, he speaks to you and your heart beasts equally as individuals, and so he speaks to Hailstorm, and then he speaks to you. He speaks to Doomeril, and then he speaks to you, Bubo, and just basically getting you on the same like spiritual wavelength to the point where you both, or sorry, all four of you, you fall asleep with your heart beast.
But you never told me your favorite food was reptiles.
And Aura and Starheart, you're also sort of lulled to sleep by his language, and Andre, you're just kind of there, and you can choose to sleep if you like, since everybody else is. So you can all take long rests now.
Yay!
Yay!
And the morning is tremendous. From this height, from this view, when the sun rises, it just washes over the entire island. Everything is just this orange glow splashing on green. All of the birds that are not heart beasts fly out, and some heart beasts join them in the fray. And as you're all waking up, you hear the heavy wing fall of a gigantic creature as it spirals and spirals and comes down to the nest, and you realize that the nest is this large to accommodate this creature. And you realize immediately that this is Lossi's heart beast, and it visually resembles a condor, but it is larger than the rock that you fought during the trial. This thing is massive. It is
with the smallest claw.
When you wake up, you all feel, well, Nitsage, when you wake up, you feel not just refreshed, but like unburdened. Like you are more in touch with yourself. Like a lot of the things that have been troubling you, a lot of your doubt has sort of been left away. And it's because you were chatting with Hailstorm, and you realize Hailstorm is there for you in more than just like the physical backup sense. Hailstorm is a part of you as much as you are a part of him. And you both sort of just wake up peaceful. And as you reach to scratch his head, something feels a little strange, but you're not exactly able to put your finger on it. Bubo, when you wake up, very similar situation. I mean, you're already kind of feeling on top of the world because of the way everything is going with Naya. But as you wake up, you also feel less guilty about your situation. Like all of the hurt that you may have done in the past, you're beginning to not just feel that forgiveness within like the exterior with Naya getting over it for you. It's like you feel like you no longer have to carry this burden at all. And that is because Doomeril is there to carry that burden with you. And same thing, he goes to like sort of nuzzle your shoulder, and you go to scratch his beak. And you both simultaneously... thank you, Naku, for the raid.
Oh, woo!
Both simultaneously realize they're much larger than they were when you went to sleep. So much so, they are the correct size where, should you choose to fly together, you may.
Or like ride on them?
Correct.
Yes!
Oh my goodness. Look at you.
You're so large.
Oh, he's like an actual like horse, like a horse size, or
yeah, because they've been close for a while, but you realize it was your disconnection that was stunting their growth. And so Lossi has helped you sort of like unlock that block, and you're now now he's essentially, his torso is horse size. You're able to ride him like a steed, and same thing, Doomeril is large enough for you, Bubo, to just grip his shoulders, and should you choose, you may fly together.
I take Hailstorm's like big head in my hands and put my head up to his head and say, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Thank you for always being here and a part of me.
He gives you like a friendly nip and kind of puts a hoof on the ground a couple times. And as you all are having this warm moment, Starheart.
I want to have my warm moment.
Oh, sorry, you may have your warm moment.
So I look at him and I go, oh, this is going to be awesome. Be right back. And I jump on his back. And then Doomeril just goes, boom, and just shoves me off. And I tumble over and I go, right. You're doing great, bud. I love you too.
Starheart, you wake up with the egg that you had been sleeping on the entire evening. And when you pull it out, it is warmer, but it seems to sort of retain the warmth that your body had granted it. And it might be your imagination. You actually cannot tell. It may or may not be slightly larger than when you went to bed.
The egg is larger?
Yes, the egg that Starheart was like.
So, using reasoning of deduction and my brilliance, I put it
You have
under
that spell?
It's all my spells right here.
Got it.
I put it, like I tuck it under my shirt, so that it's close against my chest.
Does it fit?
It's gonna.
Yeah, it wasn't a large egg to be.
Oh, okay.
It's a magic egg, beard and beard.
But yeah, I put it there and just kind of like hug it. What is the egg? Is the egg warm when I touch it?
Yes.
Oh,
it's
like
almost
space
your
heater.
exact same body temperature, and in the cool morning air. That's fairly strange, and it was expected when you first woke up because you had been on it, but it should have now since cooled off, and it has not.
Okay, yeah, I. It doesn't burn me though, right? No, because it's just my.
It's just warm.
So
just body temperature.
I keep it snug like a baby.
Aura, when you wake up, the egg you were carrying is not any larger, but when you go to grab it, there's a bit of a charge on the shell, and it forces your hands to grip around the egg, and so it takes a moment to like peel your fingers off of it. But you can even see the sort of electrical charge when it hits the nest. Some of the other bits of debris and small pieces of the nest. Debris!
Debris! Son of a bitch.
But different little bits of like dirt and whatever just sort of like stand off of it, like iron filings. So there's a charge to this egg now.
Ooh. Cool.
And Andre, you just wake up rested, and you're not certain that what you're seeing is. You're like, are they bigger?
Like, there's the cartoon that rubs his eyes. Huh?
What?
Bubo, do you want to?
Bro, wait.
Go for
real. Fro Reels, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna
Thank
get
you.
that. Yep. Go ahead, Nisses. What?
Do you want to go for a ride?
On Hailstorm with you? Buddy style?
No. Like you on Doomerell and me on Hailstorm.
Oh, right. I look at Doomerell. Yeah, sure.
I lean over to Nitsage and I say, why don't you take Starheart with you?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Starheart, how was your rest? Oh, sorry. You're doing great. Starheart, let's go.
Sorry,
Trust me?
Yeah.
Let me help you up then. Okay, great. Yep, stepping on my face. That's all right. Fine. Okay.
Heyo.
Me? I'm not on your face.
Not yet.
No.
He's trying to help you up on the hailstorm and he imagines you like accidentally.
Oh, yeah, I probably step on everything.
I get on behind her. I think this is behind her. Okay.
If I'd like to pet Hailstorm, what does he do in response?
Oh, he loves all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've shared so many times together with, each other on travels and all that stuff. So he knows you very well. But of course he, does his little, like a horse little neigh and has like a puff of like smoke come out of his nostrils, but like a fun little smoke, like happy smoke. I don't know.
Is that your happy smoke?
But as the three of you fly off on your heartbeat, you swing out, and Aura and Andre, you see them silhouetted in the rising sun, and as they continue to fly down toward the harbor, you can see the Sweetleaf 2, coming into the harbor, followed closely by another vessel, and still yet a third vessel as they all come in together. And as you just continue to walk down the spiral, and you're going to move your way down to the to the harbor on foot, that's where we're going to end for the evening.
We thought we were all going to die tonight.
Oh, right? We came so close.
But then you could have used your DM powers to bring us back, Andrew.
Well, now that I know I got him, somebody's got to remind me at the top of the show.
You remembered.
I feel like we more often we'll have to remind you in the middle of the show, because we reminded you at the top before, and it's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be like, yeah, great, I got it. What?
Just make a sign.
When something big is about to drop, be like, yeah, power.
Thank you very much, everybody, for coming to hang out, and thank you guys, of course, as always, for playing. And everything that you do, Tip, goes right back into the studio. I don't know where we landed as far as 250. All right, so that's enough for the studio. So I'll do some more streams to raise some money for some wonderful art for us, and yeah, very excited for that. But yeah, so again, thank you guys. Like I'm always excited for Tuesdays. It doesn't matter how my week has been. Like every time I come here, this is exactly where I want to be. So thank you.
Love you, DM.
Love you, Danny.
DeHerstrom.
So thank you so much.
We got cows.
We're going to pay our forward. Do we know who we're rating?
Yes, we're going to be rating the Scabby Rooster.
Oh, love them.
Awesome.
What are they doing?
To Scabby Rooster, they helped us build our tavern. They're also just wonderful people. They LARP, they play games. They not only do they play games to like the nth degree. Like if you can go back and watch like their super cool like wizard school stuff. Like they created their own like alphabet and shit and like puzzles and stuff. Like the kind of stuff I wish I could do. They're just awesome. So go give them all the love, all the follows, all that good stuff.
In my mind, I said I want more puzzles, and then I remembered red, green, and blue, and I said, "Then I'm out."
You guys like maybe 2 puzzles in a year. I'm like, this is why I give them 2 puzzles in a year.
I don't want. We spent more time on the puzzle than we did like obliterating the beholder. Jiminy.
True.
But
I mean, smart to be careful, because if you had done the wrong thing, y'all would be dead.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right, come watch us tomorrow with our filtered friends. We will see you all. Have a good night.
Night. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.